Zoinks!
Who you would think is very, very bright, and yet he made a strange mistake.
Fucking stupid bitch! This stupid fucking justice, all fucking righteous fucking nigger, Alex, is doing this shit. You fucking nigger! I swear to fucking God, Yo, everybody type in the chat, Alex is a stupid nigger. Just type in the chat, Alex is a stupid nigger.
Just tell people. The windows were heavily tinted in the bus.
Hola, mi amigos, solo paran para decir joder bubónica. Mickey te está mirando follas de generala. Así que dilo fuerte y orgulloso. Canta conmigo. ¡Wow! Wow, 70. Adiós, mis americanos amigos.
Hi.
Satan.
That was beautiful, Precious.
The hunk. Can you dig it? You stay safe. All right.
Pork chop sandwiches. Oh shit! Get the fuck out of here!
Why was the clown sad? I forget, why was my sister sad? Because she broke her funny bone. Oh, good one, I'm funny too.
Okay, you guys have to hold your horses because we've got something extremely important that we have to bust out here. And you got to bear with me. This is going to be great. Hopefully you agree.
Since she was a little bitty youngster, I always kinda liked being a monster. I guess some people think I'm a monster at night. Well, I stole a little kiss in the evening air. I ran my wise fingers through her sweet young hair. I like to go further, but I wouldn't dare those nights. Well, dear, I was thinking for the touch of those hands. Sometimes I think she wanted more of a friend than us nights.
Now, see, it wasn't that worth it.
Wow, that was horrible, man.
That was, yeah.
That was really, really horrible.
That was not good. Not good. So, hello, welcome to the Cringe Factory, everyone. I have, of course, went back to my old moniker as Social Rec. And joining me, as always, is Bubonic for you.
Greetings, greetings, loves and loves all.
Let's see, is everything running in the background? Yes, it is. One light may be locked up, I don't know. Anyway, yes, welcome to episode 5, which has been titled Dating. because we've got
For those of you who are newly single, such as I, we bring to you dating.
Yes, if you've been struggling to find a suitable mate in this world, you know, here we're going to show you the different a few different videos from different decades that provide you a little bit of dating advice on how to get out there and get with the opposite or possibly even the same sex.
I believe I called this dating advice through the ages. Wasn't that what I titled my portion on the email?
I believe so.
I believe so.
I just called it dating because I didn't know how far through the ages it'd end up going. But I threw in a few dating clips of my own. So this should be quite interesting because you covered the wide spectrum of the decades.
Yeah.
I felt you were a little deficit in the trans community.
Oh, yeah, I was being transphobic and transclusive. See, I'm one of those transclusive feminists.
And we'll also be talking seeing a little bit more about the dating app Bumble a little later that we were informed of previously on different earlier episodes. Bumble, that should be, or maybe that, no, I'm sorry, that's not this show. I'm thinking of Eric Fulm's show. Never mind.
Oh.
Yes, if you watch Eric Fulm's streams, he streams something called The Brick Wall. It's a public access show out there in New York, and it's fucking great. And the comedians there are all progressive assholes, and that's where I heard of Bumble. And,
yeah, it's literally a progressive hug box.
Yes,
of just no talent, like you know.
You want to talk about the most unfunny comedy show on the planet? That's definitely it. Crossing the Streams. That's right.
That's right, man. Yeah. Well, we love Eric Fulm's around here, man.
Yes, we do. We can't rip him off enough.
That's right.
So we're going to be starting in the 1940s with a video called Relationship Advice of the 1940s.
How do you choose a date? Whose company would you enjoy? Well, one thing you can consider is looks.
So you can tell it's authentic by the scratchy. This is just lo-fi hip-hop, that's all.
Uh-oh.
Ah, spring. When
spring has sprung.
On the wing.
You know, one thing that I think that's really interesting about when things were black and whites, there were a lot less blacks and whites together.
They didn't photograph well back in the black and white days.
Yeah. Remember me talking about those matching black couples?
Yes.
Yes, this one by that wayside.
Thought. What's the matter? Exam week getting you down? What you need is to put down that notebook and take in some of the beauties of nature.
Like the girls.
See what I mean?
Girls, they watch them wave in. This is great. Like, no fucking enthusiasm whatsoever.
Wait a minute, young lady. How did you get into this picture?
Oh, they went the other direction.
We're trying to prove a point about nature and beauty, and you're not exactly helping, you know.
Oh, they called her ugly, man.
Yeah, frumpy Jane, get out of here.
That blouse.
Look at that blouse.
And the way that skirt hangs.
It's almost like you're asking for it.
Yeah.
Sorry, there must have been a mistake.
You're not looking for love.
To make this guy behave like a human being.
Yeah, she's not bad looking.
Yeah. Especially by today's standards, like, she beats out, like, 50% of women just on not being fucking like Florida.
I remember
or having
your
half her
father.
head shake.
The trouble I had with him. Seems as if nothing I
What are these, sisters?
Until what, Mother?
Yeah, what I don't understand is how it went from black and white then to color.
This has been colorized by Ted Turner.
Yeah.
Whoa. That was abrupt. Try not to gag.
You're almost like a man.
Yeah, I think this was put together by someone else.
I see.
I don't think of you that way at all.
I don't get you at all.
Because some of these clips you see in the video.
Mixer just won't work.
Well, let me take a look.
It's acting confident.
He's playing right into my hands.
Plug slipped out. That's all.
How do you suppose that happened?
Just one of those things. First thing you do when an appliance doesn't work is find out if it's plugged in.
Oh, God, he's an appliance salesman.
Most of the time.
This was a commercial.
So there's some bad advice for dating.
Wow, that's dating advice in the 40s.
But never fear. We'll have we're moving on to the 50s, but before that, a brief little interlude, which I'll be peppering in interludes in between the decades.
Who wants coffee?
This one is a little bit of this was actually a viewer suggestion, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, man. Yeah, someone sent this to me. P-Dubs sent this. Is this the one P-Dubs sent to me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the question.
So everyone go tell P-Dub to fuck off if you don't like it, man. That's
yeah.
Not a
if this is bad, don't blame us.
Yes.
You want coffee?
This is actually pretty fucking
I just
funny,
made
man.
a fresh pot of coffee.
Like everybody's seen this guy out.
Who wants coffee? Does anybody want coffee? Who wants coffee?
It's always at like 5:30 in the morning.
Do you want coffee? I just made coffee. Does anybody want coffee? Who wants? Buddy, do you want coffee? Do you want coffee? I just made coffee. Who wants coffee?
You're walking off with it.
Who wants coffee? Does anybody want coffee? Who wants coffee? Does anybody want coffee? Who wants coffee? Does anybody want coffee? Do you want coffee? Who wants coffee? Does anybody want? I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Does anybody want coffee?
Woo. Okay. Anybody want coffee? Absolutely. Jesus Christ. So this guy's got his own channel, Vic DiBitetto.
Vic DiBitetto. How do you know that? I mean, it's just like one of those things where you just knew that guy was going to be Italian, right?
Oh, yeah, he looks it. Eric Foam says, is this the gotta get the bread and milk guy? I don't know, is he?
Luxor said, just like that, I'm back in New York. You just hear the enthusiasm just drain right out of me. Like,
coffee.
Shit. Coffee. Who wants coffee?
And with our hot cup of coffee in us, now let's move on to the 1950s. We have two clips here. 1950s dating dilemmas, finding the right man. Ooh. Who is the right man?
Yep.
Cousin Eve was a senior now, but
music's all over the fucking
than
place.
she is,
Like this is
I
long
was just
before
a
modern
lowly junior.
soundboards.
Oh yeah.
I'd been out sick for a long time, and then I'd gone to junior college.
What?
This real campus
Out
seemed
sick?
wonderful to me.
Yeah.
And it was such fun. being
Where'd
with
that
Eve
come
again.
from, man?
Naturally,
I had mono.
That was code back in the day before she got sent away to have an abortion.
Tell me about the boys you've met. You were saying something.
I was in the
happened.
nervous hospital.
Well, whenever I meet a boy, I start asking myself, is he right for me? And I don't know, Mary. I really don't know. There was one you wrote about. His name was Alex, I think. Why did that fall through? That's just it, Mary. I don't know. I can't for the life of me figure out what happened.
I have bad memory loss.
Yeah, I'm going with you as a
I was down
sanitarian,
at
man.
Raleigh's one afternoon with the gang. I'd heard of him, but I'd never
He's
met
in a
him.
gang?
He was a football star.
I think
I
she's
liked
like
him and he liked me right from the
re-sewed her
start.
fucking prison
We
outfit
found
into
plenty
a
to talk
dress.
about, and neither one of us could figure out
Like,
That-
what
that-
the hell?
That widow's peak she has is really bothering me.
He was lots of fun. We decided to spend the afternoon together.
His blood was delicious.
And that was the first of a whole slew of afternoons.
Why does this chick like remind me of
He
that
was really
Elizabeth of,
sweet.
was it Hungary or
Nice to be
or
with.
Romania that was like going out killing all
I
those
was a little
fucking
proud too that
killing all the
a
maidens?
varsity
I have no idea, but
player
that
was
sounds
Yeah, yeah.
so
appropriate.
much attention to little me.
Yeah, she was like
But
the
after a
women's
few months,
version
his
of fucking Dracula
popularity
back
got
in the day, except for
annoying.
she actually like
We were
bathed
never
in blood
really
and shit like
alone.
that. She thought
We
it
never
would make her
stopped worrying
keep
about
her
his
easy.
appearance. Did his collar look better buttoned or unbuttoned? Why, I could have been wearing a little number by Dior and he wouldn't have noticed it. But if there was a new girl in the place, he was all eyes and smiles.
Well, yeah, you're
Didn't
kind of
make any
plain
difference
looking.
what
Yeah,
she
no
looked
shit.
like, as long as she had
And
some
I mean, both
simpering
personality
crotch to make
and
Well, to
you
be
know.
fair, he's kind of plain looking too.
Yeah, that's true.
Those giant fucking lapels, though. God damn.
how well he'd played on Saturday.
This is the fucking
And finally,
50s?
I had more than I could stand, and I told him exactly what I thought of him.
Yeah, it's just
He didn't
feminism
take it
making
as
its
well as he
rise
took
up, you know.
compliments. Said I didn't appreciate
She was Blah the
the importance
inhaler.
of his career.
Bloody.
Career indeed. Whoever heard of a
She
wolf
just,
with a
yeah,
career?
she just sucks the life out of a party, I bet,
And
man.
then there was Arthur.
That's not all she sucks.
Arthur was different. Awfully nice, but awfully different. The gang called him the Brain because he was such a whiz at math. And he was always ready to help a friend.
Thankfully for him, I'm not a zombie.
Girls.
There
That's
you
what
go.
you think.
This
You're
is
smarter. You're almost like a man.
Oh, no, I'm very much the woman.
I don't
This is
think of you
this
that
is
way
my
at all.
favorite line coming up right
I
here.
don't get you at all.
Wait, oh, I'm sorry.
I know. You think math is exciting, but you really ought to get yourself straightened out. You'd be surprised how many things are just as exciting as math.
Well, I don't know. You're a pretty flat-chested
really?
guy.
You don't think there's anything wrong with me?
Oh, forget it. I've got to go now. We'll talk about it some other time.
Bye,
Oh, I
fag.
thought this was the part. Yeah, I thought this was the part
There
where she
never
said
was
she's
another
almost as
time,
smart as a
Freddie.
man.
Oh, he said it earlier.
Steve.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I think
Steve was
he-
almost as
Eve's
smart as a
boyfriend for a
man.
whole spring term. He was cute, she said, and really romantic. He had his own workshop where he made boats and things.
boats and
He used
things.
to come by to pick him up after the
Boats and
classes were over.
dildos.
You know, the kind of things you make out of wood. Boats and other
I don't
things.
know, Eve.
Oh, she's
Why
back
can't
in
we
that
just hang around
dress.
here for a while today? You can help me paint and we can listen to some good music. It'll be fun.
Is that your idea of fun? I want to be
Yeah,
with
that
people.
sounds like a great time, man.
What's wrong with that, Steve?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, you'll have a good time. Hurry up and get on your shorts.
This
never wanted
dude's
to
trying
leave
to
that
make
old
money.
carpet
Yeah, no
shop.
shit.
Spending money, man.
Stop trying to learn how to provide for me. Live for the moment so I can judge you
Their
later.
own way. They all have something I like, but it's only one side of their character.
Nice
Their
pony,
character.
bitch. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder she doesn't want a man who will
Would do
actually
you a lot
work.
of good
She's
to meet
rich.
Yeah.
someone you can't push
Yeah,
around.
totally
You mean
entitled.
someone who pushes me around? No, I don't.
She looks like, you know, one of
I
those
mean someone
fucking
who's not
Kennedy
afraid of you.
Rothschild daughters types, you know what
Yep.
I mean?
That's just
She's a
like
debutante.
John.
Yeah.
He thinks he's tough.
Total debutante.
I can't stand the sight of him.
You're sure about that, Eve?
Well,
And her name's
here's
Eve.
what happened last week. We drove out to the country together.
Eric said she's going to
We
fuck
had
that
a
horse.
wonderful
I
time.
agree with him.
I can't remember when I've had so much fun.
He took me out on his yacht.
Hey,
Then,
Austin B, welcome
just
to
as
the
we were getting
stream.
to know each other better, he says, "Let's
Ah,
go
hello,
home."
Austin B.
Was I mad? Here I was thinking he really cared, and he does a thing like that.
But why did he do it?
Well, why
well,
did
you
he
see,
do it?
It wasn't his car. He
It
promised
wasn't
his friend
his
he'd be
car.
back with it before 6.
He's a rugged man. He's a brawny
Stay
man.
if you want to. I'm not going to keep George waiting.
I'm not going to
So
kill
George
you
is more
yet.
important to you than I am, is that it?
Oh,
That's
man,
not
she's
the
one of them
point.
types of bitches,
George
too,
can do
man.
without the car for once.
Will ruin
If you
everything
really
in your
care about
life
me,
and
you
claim
stay.
that
George,
that's
you know
more
George.
important to you than her.
She
And
stuck
then
up.
Meanwhile, your life is ruined, but, you know, she knows she's more important to you than anything.
Whoa, look at that waistline. Holy shit.
Wow, man. Were those pants, like, made to be that high, or has he got them
break a
high?
promise, would you?
Why not?
Well, I
Can't
won't.
tell.
I'm not going to let George down, even for you.
George is my
go.
life partner.
Watch out.
That's a man's man right there, man.
You're so inconsiderate.
You're coming with
That's
me.
right.
Look who's
That's how you
talking.
handle
Why,
bitches
someone
like that,
ought to
man.
take you across his knee and give you a good spanking.
Yeah.
Might make you more human.
Maybe you're the one to do it.
Now, see, she's getting excited now. She wants
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
She knows what she wants.
Dominating, man.
I need a good man to throw me over his
He sounds like the best
lap
of
and
all.
spank me
Are
hard.
you serious?
Is she smoking
Why?
weed? Oh, no, never mind.
You know you were wrong.
How do you make that out?
Well, just think about it for a second. What were you
Oh, hey,
asking
Doc
him
Griffin.
to do? Prove that he
He
likes
says
me?
used to you
What's
ignoring
wrong with
him.
that?
That would never satisfy you.
No, I haven't even really, like, addressed
Well,
the
that's
crowd
not what
yet.
you really wanted.
Yeah, we didn't. We skipped right over that.
Yeah, yeah, sorry.
You
All right.
wanted him to do what you
I'll read
told
through
him to
the
do.
participants. They should
That's
say.
what you always want, Eve. That's
We got
terrible.
Luthor said hi. Austin
I
B
started
needs a
thinking about
and
Eve's
D
boys.
Sabin. Welcome, D
Steve
Sabin.
liked
Yes.
Eve, and he
Yeah.
liked his hobby, too. But he couldn't have both.
Arcane Entertainment.
It would be easier to find a girl who liked staying at home. While Arthur probably needs some help in order to change.
Because he's
Alex
gay.
had already solved his problem. A girl who isn't always competing with him for first place.
Charlie.
She's not as attractive as Eve, but she thinks it's wonderful that he's so wonderful.
I wish he was
for him.
mine.
Yeah.
And John? Well, boy
Big bad
meets
John.
Girl, boy loses girl. Maybe boy knows what he wants and on what terms. This girl doesn't know yet, but she's doing her
Wasn't
best
that her
to find
friend?
out.
Wow. Yeah, yeah.
Every
She's like
little
homely
experience,
looking,
No
man.
shit.
Even the unpleasant
Holy.
ones.
Oh, she's total
Makes me
lesbian
know a
though.
little more about
Yeah.
myself.
She knows what she wants, but I'm
Yeah,
not
she's
giving
gonna
it
go
up.
join the Lucis Trust and be a lesbian in DC.
She keeps trying to talk me over to the other side, but I refuse. I'm a man's woman. John 13 inches uncut and unkept. So there you go. Stuck up fucking bratty bitches from the 50s trying to decide what kind of man they want.
Oh my God, 1960s prom etiquette. I read that as porn etiquette, man. Like dyslexia, like.
And to think there are those who scoff at the existence of a counterculture. Oh, we'll get to that. Don't worry. Next video, classic 1950s marriage and relationship educational film, Marriage Today. Woo, we're skipping right past the dating and going straight to the hookup.
Well, that's the way it was back then, right?
Oh, yeah. Dating was just code for marriage.
Uh-huh.
We'll be dating soon, right?
Like you had to be, in order to date anyone, you had to be sure that that was someone you was willing to marry. Which coincides with you only have sex with people you were willing to marry. And so really they was just all trying to get laid.
P. Glushanok? What fucking country is this from?
One that has unbred themselves out of existence. They gave horrible dating advice, and then like 2 generations later, they were gone. Just...
And you can follow home at home too with the handy dandy time code at the bottom.
She looks awful German there, man. I shouldn't say awful. She looks very German. She's all playing with her neck and her ear and shit. Yeah, he's about to get some, man.
Sure,
that's pretty risque for that day.
All about millions of other folks.
What's with this narrator?
When did 2 people ever really love each other, as we do? When were 2 people ever so sure they were just born to live with each other?
Put the mic across the room.
We can't fail to find happiness together in this wonderful world of today and tomorrow. In a whole lifetime of wonderful tomorrows.
Ah, the young couple's pad.
Imagine a home of our own.
I like her little, like,
a home made of
whatever that
smiles
is
and love.
above the counter.
The fuck did she just do?
Hey, did we lose sound?
Home safe against trouble
Did we?
and loneliness.
Whoa, what the hell is she cooking?
I don't know.
She's like cooking nothing.
She
is literally cooking nothing.
And you'll do this?
Oh, was this some sort of German avant-garde fucking
Any other way again.
art movie?
Oh, fuck, dude. See?
An extremely attractive
Total cringe,
idea
man.
that young men have proposed since time immemorial. But how valid is it in our time?
I thought that's what she did, Eric. I thought that's what she did.
She threw salt over her shoulder, yeah.
Can turn into a nightmare. A social
The nightmare of
problem
cooking
called
nothing.
slums. A health problem called overcrowding.
Oh, shit, this is a eugenics film. That's why they're not eating.
These can be love nests in a real world.
You can live in the city or you can live in the slums. Your choice.
In our time,
Did he just call the slums
it's
the love
not
fest?
surprising if young people are given pause by the fears of our age.
The bread lines. The never-ending bread lines.
War that twice in their parents' lifetime called young husbands away from their family life.
The trains to
An age
Auschwitz.
of unrest and change, both individual and social.
She got a boy haircut
An age
now?
of confused personal values.
I think it's just the angle she's sitting.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's not a good angle for her, man.
That face wasn't a good face.
Yeah. No, I'd smash it still, man. That'd make a good white babies
ready
right
for
there.
marriage today were born in a depression. Where can they find the
They were all
courage and
depressed
hope
when they were born.
to take the responsibility of making what should be the most secure of all worlds a home in the atmosphere of competition and chaos? There seems to be the world
I thought by the 50s we already kicked the depression in the cunt.
cowardice that makes them think twice
Yeah,
about
no,
the
I guess
problem of
not,
raising
man.
children. In a world where the tight reins of dollars and cents must ever govern the
Yeah, wasn't
individual's
this like a
creative
booming
instincts.
economy in the 50s?
She's gonna steal that baby.
Ambition is confined to the chasm between
I
inflation
like you.
and
You're coming home with me.
where rising living costs seem always to outdistance lagging earning power.
Can't find a job.
This world the young people are supposed to inherit.
It's funny that all these
They are
homeless
young
and unemployed people have
And they're
like
gonna drive
great
to grow
dress
up and have
suits.
children.
Yeah, no, well, that was
Make
like
a
the going to
life
tire
richer,
for
more
adulthood.
satisfying,
Yeah.
more pleasurable than any other
Everyone was looking for a
strong
job.
within them. in spite of the conditions
Send them all to
around,
Nam.
determined to find a way to raise a family.
Well, they will.
And a way to
Just give it time.
strength and permanence
Yeah,
to that
give it time for Nam to happen.
They are like the thousands
We got to
of
get
other young
through
couples,
the Korean fucking
hopeful
conflict
and
first.
resolute, who every day in America
It's on the horizon,
go
though.
through the most serious, solemn ceremony that man can voluntarily enter into. The ceremony is a
Marriage.
sacrament in every religion.
Marriage.
It is a binding contract.
Did he
of
marry
every
up
law
or down?
that is celebrated with joy
You
in
decided.
agriculture.
I'll bet she married up.
Moderns enter the most traditional of all human relationships.
Because she's like
The
out there
knowledge that
all
nothing
worried
can make
about
a
like if
marriage
she
work
can
except
afford
the
a
people who
family
are
and he
living
ain't giving a shit.
Now or at any other time in man's
They're ready
life.
to commit suicide together, see?
On the other hand, marriage in most of America today is a little different from what it was yesterday.
That's still what the
Because
town I live in
people are
looks
a little
like.
different. For instance,
What, a bunch of old Model Ts?
Yeah.
by choice.
I mean, like the downtown
A
district,
year
the
ago,
buildings
she
are
was
just
Phyllis
like that
Hagen.
still.
She was staining slides in the pathology lab.
Like, I
down
think
at the
there's like 3 buildings that are 4 stories and that's
At
it.
23,
She was ruining slides. What?
and living her own life. Her work was useful.
I got a job for you. Bring your knee pads.
And in her time, being a bachelor girl isn't the social disgrace it was when our parents called them spinsters.
Or
She got, like-
flappers.
Phyllis didn't marry because she had to.
I saw a
or
thing,
because
but
it
it was
a
like a
duty.
modern, like,
She could take it or leave
it
it.
was a parody or something
was
of
the idea
Flappers
of
videos,
children
and it was
mostly that
horrible.
made
A
Phyllis
parody of a
scared.
parody?
Yeah, it was like dating and the
No one ever
Flappers,
underloved
like, I don't know,
and
these kids
seemed
made
to
a
her
video
like only
where they were
half a life,
supposed to be
or
Flappers
less.
or something, I
What
don't
is the
know.
deal with all the women in this fucking video wanting to steal children?
Moderns like Phyllis think of marriage as a voluntary state,
You're
Why they all
mine
look
now.
a reasonable goal for adults, not an end in itself.
Hey, Victor Rand. Nice to see you, even especially since you told me you weren't going to be here. Liar.
She got the
Liar.
better grades.
And don't trust
Now he's
Victor
an
Rand,
engineer,
man.
And she's a
I'll
housewife.
tell you, he won't be to places, and then you only order food for like 12, and then he'll be that
Town he'd never
13th
heard
visitor,
of before
man.
they got to know each other.
So,
Good thing we live in the modern era, not back in the horrible 50s. They're in the Depression.
Selecting a marriage
Haunted people, made the young men like to sweat
didn't choose Phil
as
for
they did
money,
whatever the hell they're
connections, or
doing.
because she seemed the most wonderful girl on earth. He'd known other girls that he liked, both socially and in his work. Sure, he was in
They're
love
working
with
at the
Phyllis,
Department of
but
Defense.
he wasn't looking for a miracle. He was looking for a wife. And he chose carefully, without help, as he does most things. He did it with a sense of being responsible for it, trying to know as many
He
facts
did it as
possible,
cold and as
and then acting with
calculated as a
faith
psychotic
in
killer.
himself and in her.
I'll be here a
Freedom of
second
choice.
before me
It's a
and
modern privilege,
Mr. Rand watch our
it's a
shows.
modern
Oh,
responsibility.
that. Okay.
Just as she believes that a child is a person and entitled to respect and consideration, Catherine Hardford, another wife in our town, believes
White
that married
or
woman
wife?
is a person
yeah,
too.
another white.
Catherine's
They're all
modern
white.
With modern ideas
Yeah.
about education and marriage as well. To her, the husband is not the master, the wife
Oh, there's
the
a
slave.
smut leaf for AIDS.
She doesn't think of the children in her classes as inferior to her. And she doesn't think of herself as inferior in any way to Frank, who she married 4 years ago.
She's an independent woman.
As every
Yeah,
man is
strong,
from every
independent woman.
As every individual is from any other individual.
She has a mustache.
But one isn't better than the other for those differences. As a teacher and a mother, Kathy is a free, fulfilled human being. She's able
Oh,
to
her
pull
kid's
her
a
weight in
lucky
the partnership
kid,
of
huh?
his marriage.
Oh, yeah.
Latchkey kid.
In a modern partnership,
Kind of early to
rights
be,
and
or kind of young to be
privileges,
home
like the
alone
duties
like
and
that, right?
responsibilities, a better balance.
Well, the maid's in there somewhere.
Right.
Frank is a businessman, practical, responsible, sensible.
Scheming,
Thinks
conniving.
of things in terms of cause and effect. As a modern,
Wears a crazy
even
bow
thinks
tie.
about marriage that way. Years ago, the marriage deal worked if the husband was sober and brought home the paycheck every week. If the wife was faithful and produced a house full of children. Frank
You
knows it
promise to
doesn't
honor,
work that
love,
way
be
anymore.
sober.
He's shrewd about people. Meets a lot of them in the course of his business.
He's not a
day.
businessman. He's a car
He
salesman.
knows a lot of happily married couples, but he also knows the divorce rate in America. Marriage is like a car, Frank says. To keep running smoothly,
Prone to
it's
break
not
down
just the
eventually.
fuel that makes it start and go in the first place.
Datings and flappers
People have to
in
go
the
on liking
1920s.
each other in order to live together. A man has to be able to ask, is this a good thing for me, for her, for the child?
This is my wife that I'm going to cheat on.
And the answer has to
You.
be yes, at
And
least
then
pretty
slap
good
around when I get
for all
home.
of us. If young people could look into the minds of modern couples, how would they find that question answered? What are the positive values that go with the jokes about the ball and
I don't
chain?
like her hair. It's very weird
does marriage
looking.
mean
Yeah,
to
it
the
is.
people who live it?
She is like, the more I look at her, the less I'm liking it, man. Is this dude homeless?
He's a drifter. He's got his Spanish guitar.
He's gonna come in and murder the husband.
Here's a man who will never be married. Hear the sad guitar.
Companionship.
Is that the flannel shirt? Companion Jim.
It's hard to hit on
Uh-oh.
the word, but
they're
that's
homeless
what's
out
most
together.
important in marriage. For me, anyhow.
We're making our long journey to America. We stop by a pond to gather ourselves, sleep a little bit, catch some fish.
Very much a gal.
This is a Russian propaganda video. They just
like
escaped
going
the
on a
gulags.
date with a companionship angle added. It's mornings like this, getting up when it's still
I think they're
cool,
camping or hiking. You think?
feeling alone and yet not quite
No,
alone.
I don't assume that they're just, you know,
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
assuming
lam
they're
or.
homeless. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man.
Thanks.
This has always been my way of combing
the
out
story
the
of Bonnie
tangles
and
I
Clyde.
got myself into. And
He
she
does have a
used to go
grill.
into these woods with her dad when she was a kid. So you couldn't get a better team for the chores and for the fun. When I first met her, we found we kind of liked the same things, as well as liking each other.
We kind of like the same things.
Sure, we'll argue
Not
about where
really.
the fish are biting today, but we can settle it without anger or a feeling we're each giving in to the other.
The fish are biting. No, they're not.
Is she gonna go scoop that water up right out the fucking...
Yeah, they'll just boil off all the bad stuff.
Fun just being with her. She can take tough breaks without getting
God
fussed.
damn, even the homeless had
If the sun
canoes.
isn't shining, we can usually fix our troubles with
Fucking
a laugh.
50s were a golden era.
Often
They were,
Phil and I
man.
don't have to say anything.
And
We
look,
know
pressed
what we
plaid
mean.
shirts.
That comes from being together.
How
so
you
much
gonna
and
have-
liking it.
Yeah. Plaid shirts, homely women. You couldn't go wrong.
That bond of relaxed silence. I can know she's with me without having to touch her or talk to her.
I don't even have to be in the same room with her, ever.
Really together.
Well, they don't have rooms, so...
We sleep in separate beds. This is the 50s.
She sleeps on that side of
Maybe
the
I do
forest
take a
floor, and
little
I
more
sleep on this side of the
responsibility than I would if
forest
I'd gone
floor.
out with Jack
We always
or
make sure to
Willie.
leave room for the Holy
So
Ghost.
what? To tell the truth, I get a kick out of it. The old business of being the man of the house, making
You let
believe
me
we're
get it,
tougher
baby.
or something. But it makes
Let
you
me feel like a
good
man
anyhow.
once in my life.
There's a lot of things like that
Oh,
I've
they were
started to do
camping.
since we
Yeah.
decided to go it together.
Damn. I liked it better when they were
Trying to
homeless.
understand
No
her
shit,
crazy
they returned to their
notions.
palatial mansion.
Look, are
Jesus
they sleeping
Christ.
in separate beds?
Yeah, separate rooms even.
Separate
For the
rooms,
terrific gal
everything.
she is.
Holy
All right,
shit,
baby.
man.
I'll see you tomorrow. No love making going on in this house, we
It's
swear.
not always easy. I've got my own problems, but it sure pays off.
Back problems.
And now I'm with her.
He's got a bookie.
By wanting to give her
Up at
those
night.
things, I've learned how to give them to other people. The better I am with her, the better I am with the gang in the office. Gets to be a habit, I suppose.
Smoking.
This
Smoking
husband
gets to be a
business.
habit.
I like Frank.
Oh my
I
God.
like liking him.
They just get like homelier and homelier,
Feel
man.
good
It's,
way down inside when he
It just
starts
keeps
to laugh
going.
nearby.
I like men.
Whether he's gay or tired.
They don't live as well,
or
though.
just busy old Frank like now. I feel
As you can
warm.
tell, I'm the
oh,
breadwinner
she's got
of
a
the family.
mustache, dude.
She's the breadwinner. She's the lady who was the independent lady who didn't need
Does
no
she have a
man.
mole on her
I
nose?
find I like myself.
So basically, her husband is the fucking
We're all a little like that, I
the
guess.
stay-at-home
I can
dad.
see it
Yeah.
in Frank. The way
He's the
he
original
fusses over the
stay-at-home
house.
dad.
Yep, he's Mr. Mom.
the
He's
tone of his voice when
in
he
no way,
talks
shape, or
about
form a man.
They blame the hippies for
fun
breaking
to
down
like.
the American
Frank
families,
isn't the
but it
handsomest
was the
man in the
50s,
world,
see? It
or
was
the
this right here.
cleverest.
This was the beginning.
But he
Yeah,
would
I don't know
make
what
you
women were
feel
bitching
like
about.
him.
I mean, obviously, here in this video, you can clearly see
Sometimes
a family
I
can be
want to
sustained
stoop
on one
quietly.
salary, and that
Frank
the salary of a
thinks that action
teacher.
is a nuisance.
Yeah.
Look at today. A
it
single
doesn't
teacher
last
can't
long.
support a family.
On the other hand,
Let's go back to the
there are lots
50s,
of
damn it.
things that interest me that he won't talk about.
Yeah, you notice how
because he
everybody's
finds them
smoking?
highbrow.
Like Jolly Rogers brings
We're
that up, man.
Yeah.
The
But of the
50s, man.
things that count,
Everything was better.
never really get
Even the
far from
cigarettes
each
were
other.
better for
Yeah.
you.
Man, that mustache, though,
Sometimes
man.
think I can see
She's
our
got one of
love
those, like,
in
Spanish
his
I expect her to pull out, like, a
eyes,
rapier or
in
sword
his
or something.
smile.
But see, she's
It's in the air that he breathes.
a strong woman. She doesn't need to conform to
Love can be a
the
good,
sensibilities
healthy
of the time.
In spite of what they say about not
He probably
living
likes
life.
how it tickles his
For
lip when
growing
they kiss.
kids, I think it's more important than vitamins.
It makes him feel more emasculated,
It's not
like the
bad
cuck
for
he
young
is.
women approaching middle age either.
She's always talking about getting old. Every new wrinkle, every gray hair. To tell the truth, she looks better to me every day.
I am a cuck
I was
after all.
always good looking.
No, they're all cucks to me.
Oh, she was one of those homely chicks that just like, you know, don't
Sweeter,
fall
realer.
off as hard as others.
Sure, I've thought about
Oh, this is the fucking
Every
creepy
married man
car
does.
salesman guy.
Yeah.
I've tried to figure out why we don't get bored with each other the way people in novels seem to do.
It's because we don't talk.
Naturally, we're getting older, but I don't notice it.
They're
Not
just
in
boring
her.
people.
Not in me as far as she's concerned. As long as things stay the way they are, I'm a happily married man.
And I'll be happily married for as long as she leaves me alone.
Version, but the gal at home is the gal I go for, and not just as wife or companion or mother
That's
of my
okay,
kid.
honey. Just go fix me my
I mean
drink.
gal. And after 5 years, I want to touch her and kiss her and hold her in my arms.
Damn, it took you 5 years to touch her and kiss her? Shit.
It's all so wonderful.
If it wasn't for the damn 50s, we'd be sleeping in the same bed.
Right?
I'm not kidding her, and she's not holding anything back. The more we're together, the more we like each other.
She told me by our 10th anniversary, blowjobs will be in the picture.
Finding it somewhere else.
Oh, no, I bet she'd
We
never
look at each
sucks a
other
dick.
instead, clearly, as we really were.
That is a man
probably
who's
like
fantasizing about a blowjob.
Yeah.
One of these days.
He doesn't need pink ribbons or a phony halo to make her look good. Nor do brains and strength make a pretty girl any less feminine.
I've learned to settle.
Dude, this is like the most sensible, boring guy on earth, man.
Did she just completely change into a different person?
Yeah, I think so,
Guy
man.
prefers a pretty gal.
Uh-oh.
A beautiful woman.
Now the lovemaking
An awful lot
begins.
to learn.
See, young men, this is what you can happen to you when you get married.
There. Now and whenever I need him. You might
Who actually watched this? Like, where in life did you
Kids were
like,
forced to watch this.
Really? This is what they were watching in school?
Oh, I bet. I bet
8
this was.
millimeter or whatever.
I bet this was in every home ec every home ec class across the country.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Home ec was like serious then.
There's a lot of math
Grow up to be
in
a,
connection with
an
this
adult.
building competition he's entered.
Stop being
Could do it
children.
alone, of course. But it happens that I'm pretty good at math. And
Oh,
so I
Jolly
agreed that I
Rogers
would
makes
do
a
part
good
of it.
point that the majority of the high testosterone
sure.
men died in World War II. So
That's true.
And the fact that he
this
trusts
is the
me to do
result.
it
Yeah.
well
Yeah, the only people who were left by this time were draft dodgers and homosexuals trying to pretend that they aren't
How did it ever get to
homosexual.
be so late?
In the week.
I'll have
Yeah.
to fly to get to
The
that
enfeebled.
The sickly and weak.
the irony. Looks like
I have
I'll
sickle
to do
cell
a
anemia.
lot of
Do you
habits.
think like that silk rope she had on? That's like
baby
that's
isn't
like
due for
her
another
signal
6
that
months.
it's time. It's that time of the fucking year to have sex.
Probably.
We've only just settled down into this way of life.
We're gonna
I
go
can
into
see
the
it.
third bedroom tonight. The
Yeah.
one with the queen size.
No, I bet it's just what's the next one? You got a single, a twin. I bet it's a
Yeah.
twin. Because they just do it missionary only, you know. So they don't need much
I
room.
think he's beginning to behave like a proud papa. I like
Well,
to
she's
get
gonna start
lunch
calling
for
him daddy.
But
Shit.
on days like this, I simply can't. Everything is ready. I'm sure he doesn't mind coping for himself.
But he secretly does.
The prenatal clinic. She's going to find out she's
Honey,
infertile.
I always thought I'd be scared, but I'm not. Not of this, nor what's coming.
Dreams can
Dad
come
told me I
true.
wouldn't be. When the time comes, he said, your whole body gets ready for it. And so does your mind. And he's right.
And as we look around in our white world, we live without fear of
Making me feel that I
consequence.
can stand on my own feet. He's a real person, and he expects me to be
He's
a
a
real
real
person too. Funny thing is that it works.
Yeah, all the strong guys were busy making
I don't
canoes.
mind
That's
waiting.
right. Okay.
It's what I gave up pathology for.
What?
To be a woman
What?
like all these other women.
The fuck is
It's
pathology?
really being a person.
I think it's a medical science.
Complete sense. It's part of the big thing behind
Like I've heard of
Chad and
things with pathology
Neither
added
one
to
of
it, but
us
not
needs
just
the other
pathology
to
by
live or
itself.
breathe for him.
Like,
On the other hand,
what do you study in
we're
college?
not ashamed to
Science.
depend on each other once in a while.
That's just a crafty way of saying, I gave up my career to be a mother. Like
These
many do in the
marriages are not
50s.
perfect, but all in all, they seem to work. And they work
Oh
in
no,
proportion to
anger.
the
Anger's
emotional
entered our
maturity of the
home.
partners.
Notice not one of them
Marriage is
going
an
to church.
institution for grown-ups. Kathy has grown up to the point of accepting herself.
I just now realized that. Not one of these couples are religious.
Yep.
To be sure, Frank might read more than the sports page if he wanted to be a better companion for his wife and family. But Kathy knows what she's looking for, and there's a good chance she'll do what it takes to get it. Big things and little things.
Big thing like phonograph record.
No one expects anyone. The Hartfords were going to spend a quiet evening at
Oh
home.
no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Here comes the mistress with the unexpected love child.
It's my secretary. Oh,
Jim
wait.
Kieran. He did promise to drop the list of new
What are you
Kiwanis
doing here,
members.
Bob?
Come on in for a few minutes, Jim.
Oh, dude's a gambler. He was dropping off the
But
numbers.
Sure, we're not doing a thing this evening.
Come on
Kathy could
in.
easily do without the Kierans tonight.
Let me introduce you to my wife. She would like to meet you. Wink, wink.
So in they come. Well, that's the end of Mozart for tonight. It's tough, but Frank usually knows what he's doing. And so the Hartfords entertain the Kierans. It isn't exactly what either family...
So she's upset because she couldn't sit there and listen to classical music with her fucking bored husband.
Yeah. The old team
Instead of having friends over. Oh, okay, it's his friends, but still.
Underpinnings. The competition
Look,
only has
she's
a month to
smoking.
go, and the second floor drawings
Yeah,
haven't even
she's a
been
strong,
started.
independent woman.
Everybody's smoking.
Yeah, fuck yeah,
What can
man.
that be at this hour? Not Molly nor...
The cure for cancer is in the cigarettes. Keep smoking and you'll get better.
That's right. Stay away from... See, they didn't eat processed foods and smoked incessantly. Right? And
What's
now
that? They want us
we've
to
cut
go to
the
the
smokers
movies
by
tonight?
half and we're eating processed
Of course we
foods and
can't,
everyone's
Molly.
getting cancer.
We were going to finish these plans. Sure, I
Science.
just told me we're spending the evening at home.
The true carcinogens are in all the preservatives
She's
in
going
our
to spend her
food.
time helping
That's right.
Chad. She's going to see that something comes of it. She's given up her career for the marriage. But that
We
doesn't mean
heard
she's turning into a
you.
playgirl. And Chad has grown up enough to adjust. To decide
Oh, this is
between
their
two
model
things that he wants by
family,
picking
I
the one he
think.
wants most and letting the other go.
They're making
He'd like to
sacrifices.
spend the evening with the Martins. He'd like to finish the job.
Honey, I gave up my career for you.
He
You
knows
can
he's
give up
lucky to have a
one
wife
night for
who knows what he
Parcheesi.
wants most.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you know that's like
Things
he's
of
never
marry are
heard
less
the
productive
end of
over at the
that.
Hartfords.
Yep.
There are no bosses in a modern marriage. No one who is right all the time.
You know
Fuck,
what?
they're not.
I've got a video lined up
No
that's
slaves.
who's boss, but it's like a
For people who
longer
feel
one like
pushed
this,
around,
and I
even
didn't want to
part
have
of the
like
time.
too many of those in the same
Moderns
set.
are rather proud of being free.
Yeah,
But
this
I've
one
got
was
a
24.
1950s
Freedom in
video
marriage
for
is mostly
for
freedom
you
to
know
give.
who's the boss of the
A
house.
wonderful freedom for those who have learned how to use it and enjoy
I love
it.
these fucking things, man.
It's not something new, this pleasure in giving. It's the stuff that families are made of. It's what marriage is all about. It's the real
that a-
difference between an adult and a
Your
child.
children surviving is also what families are made of.
Yeah.
In order to live and enjoy life. An adult has enough for himself, and so he can afford to give.
So all those brunettes
The
had
child
that
is weak
blonde
and
kid.
helpless, and has
I
to
think he
receive
kidnapped
love
it.
and food and shelter in order to feel strong and secure.
Now, this is a completely different family, I think.
Grown-up's strength
Yeah,
and security
yeah.
is increased by the knowledge that he can give these things to someone else without a sense of sacrifice.
Oh, there's
or
one of those
loss.
statues of Mary on the table. That's the first like religious
Husband and
icon
wife
thing I've
who have learned
seen.
to give freely
Jesus
to each other
Christ.
and to their family, have learned
Is
the
this
secret
like
of
the
a happy
families
marriage.
like in the
That
later
kind of love
years?
is not new.
Like is
They
that the
still
partner
get it
family?
Where to
on.
look for it.
That's the partner
And the
family,
only
right?
place that exists in
This is just to
themselves.
show that the longevity of marriage is
Yeah.
no joke.
Young people grow stronger
Oh.
and more adult.
Oh, back to them.
They're
Not
going
by
to change their
looking for the
mind and
happiness
jump
of the
off the
bewildering
fucking
world around
building.
them, or by running away from their problems to a dream world of romance.
Right before the plane struck the tower.
Marry,
Yeah, they
should be
don't say
adult
what
enough
he's
to
dying
face
of. No
the
one gives a shit what
responsibility
he's
of making
dying
that
of.
marriage work.
That's
Each
not the
one
point, man.
equally.
Fuck that guy's pain and suffering, you
That's
know?
what
The
Chad
point
and
is
Phyllis, Frank
he
and
stayed
Kathy
married
and
to that
so
hag
many
for
young
all those
couples
years, man.
all over the world are doing.
I want to
What
know
they'll be
what happened to
doing
her.
tomorrow.
Like, is this two here? Is that the like? The
They're the young couple. They're
Find the
thinking
sense
about
of
getting married.
satisfaction,
Oh, okay.
the
See,
dignity, the grace.
so this video is aimed
the
towards
inner
them.
happiness
Yeah.
of a full
Video.
life.
Gotcha.
To encourage them to marry.
Marriage is still a goal.
It's still a go, folks. These two dreadfully unattractive people are getting married.
Well, they're perfect for each other.
Homely finds homely.
Yeah. Suicide Pack, Eric. That's right.
Chairman,
That's what I was
Division of
thinking.
Home and Family and Department of Marriage and Education. It's everything's so official. Jesus Christ. You got a
Well, back
license
then,
for that
you know,
marriage?
that was part of the Red Scare and the fight against communism was, making strong families with having lots of kids, and because you're going to need to lose a couple of them in the wars and and whatnot. So, yeah,
breed strong, breed true, strengthen your nation. Okay, we're switching decades again. Apparently, we don't have anything for the '60s because fuck families in the '60s and dating. That was all about free love and free sex and everything.
Yeah.
So we're going to jump forward to the 1970s, but first, a public access rapping Jewish mama.
I've been waiting to see this, man. Like as soon as I saw it, and then, holy fuck,
Jewish
man.
mama who loves to cook and bake. You ain't had nothing till you taste my honey cake. I'm here to tell you about myself. Get the food on the table and off the shelf. There's all kinds of rappers you have met, but a rapping Jewish mama, I bet not yet. They cook the chicken soup and the mozzarella too. Have some and you'll feel as good as new.
Hey, what was that? You don't know. You better not miss it, because now it's time to
get down with it!
Wow.
Shalom and hasta la vista, baby! Yeah!
Wow, the audio is way off.
Shalom!
Is that Striper in the middle?
I don't know. I'm not seeing what you're seeing.
On the, that you're not getting the same... Oh my God, Striper is right in the middle for the same, for the, what do they call that? Oh, yeah, that's Striper. Holy shit, man.
All right. Here is Dating. Just a video called Dating from the 1970s.
Now, anyone else, and you'll hear when it comes up, if they think this chick says dickhead, just wait for it.
Oh no, we got one ear audio.
Do this, you don't have to.
Chicks got ugly in the 70s. I'm just going to say it now.
They're trying to think of something to say. Something to say? I was talking to
It's like the Brady Bunch. It's always like the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
What did you talk about? Oh, I don't know. Mostly baseball, I guess. I guess. That's the only thing he talks about.
They're Canadian.
Hurry up, will you? What are you doing anyway? How come you left Jack in there by himself?
What do you mean by himself? Bob and Connie are out there. So are Mitch and Jerry.
Product placement.
And so are you till just now.
Yeah.
Don't be stupid.
This is a fucking advertisement, man, for Coke and whatever chips.
You're the one who got me to talk
Mad Hammer? I don't know what the fuck.
What's the matter with you anyway?
Nothing's the matter with me. How was I supposed to know the guy was a deadhead?
Cool it, will you?
See, he said deadhead. I thought you said dickhead first time I watched this.
Deadhead?
Yeah.
The Grateful Dead have only been around for like 5 years, lady.
Thank you.
Looking for anything in particular?
He's still dressing like it's the 60s.
They're still listening to 60s music.
Yeah. Call music, but I like it. I'm gonna get rid of this and I'll be back in a minute. Hey, Jack.
Look at how they're dancing to that music.
It's like everyone's falling over. They can't wait to distribute the Coke.
Coke commercial. Seriously.
Yeah.
We could just put on some, like, some of the advertising Coke music right over this and you think it was a Coke commercial.
You two, for all the good you do anybody.
Nice jumper. Jesus Christ.
Fuck, I'm going to make this into a Coke commercial and send it to him and charge him $50,000.
Don't listen to her, Mitch. She's just jealous.
Jealous? You've got to be kidding. Hey,
Word, Daily Word.
What the fuck?
I don't really know how.
It's easy. Come on, I'll show you. Just follow me.
Dance with me. I don't know what that fucking tongue thing was.
Why does the homely chicks always act like they're fucking, like, so appalled by, like, someone else being fucking liked or whatever, you know?
Because they're not
And
getting
then
any,
it goes
that's
all
why.
Helter Skelter.
What, this is Helter Skelter?
Yeah. Well, she's the whore of the
The
room
Manson
right there.
family murders. We're seeing the before and after.
Yeah. Hey, if we see a woman come in 8 minutes pregnant, we know it's on, man.
Jerry,
Am I tripping?
what did you mean when you said that to Susan?
Said what?
Wait for me to get around.
You know, about being jealous.
Well, listen, do you want to dance or talk?
I want to know what you meant when you told
I want to
us
dance
that she
and
was
talk.
just
Oh my God, look at that fucking...
Talk. Come on, let's sit down.
those bibs, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit, she looks like a fucking piece of fruit stripe gum.
Why else would she be jealous? Well, maybe that's the wrong
God
word.
damn, fucking insecure. Why would she be jealous? Why did she say something about being jealous? Why won't you tell me about the jealousy thing?
As we know, think Susie's terrific. Like who? Well,
She said, Jack. Eric said, Jack, why are the hot dogs talking to me?
She went to all that trouble to bring Jack here. She winds up dancing with Frank anyhow.
Well, that's part of what I've been trying to tell you. She's been bugging Frank and me for 2 weeks to get Jack here tonight. We both tried to tell her that she wouldn't dig him. He's a good guy, but you know Susie. There's no way she'd have any time for a guy as quiet as Jack.
He's doing all right with Pat.
Well, at least
This
he's
is
doing
why
all
we
right
stopped
somewhere.
dancing?
She couldn't get
Jesus
left with
Christ.
Frank and I had
Jesus
brought him
Christ, man, yeah. This chick is fucking just
Yeah, I hope
stupid,
so.
man.
But in the meantime, you watch Susie.
Like, he's got to just walk through the whole fucking last 2 weeks conversations for this fucking
now
chick.
let's get some real dance type music here.
Yeah, let's get some actual dancing music on, not this fucking moody blues shit that we're slow dancing
Here, how
to.
about that one? That's better. Come on, Jack, let's go.
I really can't dance that fast, though. Really?
I can't dance that fast. Leave me alone.
Look, the chick on the left, the brunette, she was like looking scared, man. You see that look on her? I gotta rewind that. She thought she was gonna lose her dude, man. This blonde chick. Let me see. See it? There she is, right there on the left, man.
Leave him alone. He said he can't dance that fast.
Shit. We'll go home right.
Don't leave. We're trying to fast dance.
Oh, she's the cock blocker. She's that cunt that always shows up with fucking like.
Oh, Susie's always yelling. Who listens?
You know, the ugly chick with the Oh, I told you. I told you she was the whore.
Letting her out of her cage.
Funny. Why don't you come in and join the party? You're wasting your time.
Party's in here.
That's what you think.
I agree with you, Red
A
Feather.
young Matt Damon.
Why don't you just get lost?
Oh,
Why are you trying to fucking cock block everyone?
Come on, they want to be alone.
I'm
She's a
warning you,
control
Connie.
freak. She wants everyone to like the party's got
They wanna- They want to be alone. Leave them alone.
Poor old Bob sure must be one of them.
Poor old Bob. Boy, you guys sure stick together, don't you?
It's always the fucking fat bitch at the party who wants to fuck
Yeah,
with everybody.
yeah, I'm telling you, man.
What the heck was it?
Like-
You should know Bob like I know Bob.
What makes you think you know him so well?
I went out
sucked
with
his
him,
dick.
Remember?
Yeah, that's right, man. He forced himself on me.
Maniac.
Oh, come on, Susie. Just because a guy wants to kiss a girl doesn't mean he's some kind of a sex fiend.
Oh, yes, it
You know what you're
does.
talking about.
Maybe
No,
I
this
know more
bitch is a
than you
cunt,
think.
man.
And what's that supposed
Modern.
to mean?
This is feminism of the 70s.
Simmer down.
This is
Let's
where
go inside.
it all
Come
began.
on.
This dude's goofy looking as fuck too, man. Damn,
Oh,
look at
that's
that.
some good dancing.
like it if somebody was going around talking about
That she's doing the robot or something.
Forget the whole thing. Isn't that
What
important?
the
Come on,
fuck?
let's go
I think I'm on a
No.
delay.
I want to hear what the if somebody was going around talking about you.
Why don't you just forget the whole thing?
There we go.
Isn't that important? Come on, let's go dance.
No. I want to hear what the big mouth has been saying.
Holy
about
shit, lady, let it fucking go.
All he said was you'd still be going with him if he hadn't told you to get lost.
you. He told me to get lost? Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Well, maybe that's not exactly.
Jesus, like,
Yeah,
why am
you're
I even
fucking
with
dragged,
you, you
bitch.
fucking cunt?
I'm
Like,
not-
all you do is
I'm
talk
not
about
even
other
there, and
guys.
It's 40 years later, and I want you to leave.
I don't know. Like I said, it isn't that important.
Like, why are we dating? Why are we at this party?
I'm gonna
Why am I with
all
you?
he told you.
For Pete's sake, Susan.
Look, as young as she is, she's already got like those
Anyway.
bitchy
I
fucking eye
care.
wrinkles.
What do you think it makes me?
Nothing. I
Jeez,
mean,
that's right.
Face.
You're
how
nothing.
did we get into all this in the first place?
You started to tell me Bob's opinion of me. That's how.
Shut up,
I
bitch.
shouldn't have said
She's
anything.
blaming him now.
You said to me.
She's the one who wanted to fucking do all this. She's blaming him.
Dopey girl that doesn't know anything.
Oh, God.
Don't look so innocent. You've probably heard the same story Frank heard.
Fast forward 1 week, she comes back and sees all her friends. She's got a black eye. How'd you get that shiner, Lucy?
Susan, let's go back to the
I wouldn't shut
No
up.
thanks. If your good friend in there has been telling you stories about me, figures he's been telling Jerry too.
It must be
Yo,
her.
what I don't get is why are they trying to keep her there? Like,
If
just
you're
let the
gonna believe
bitch
what
go,
some
man.
big
It's gotta be
mouth
her
says
house.
Instead of listening to the truth, forget it. I'm going home.
Oh, no.
Nope.
She's not.
No.
And that's how we're
Although it
leaving
just
it?
had to do with
Wait,
dating, though.
what the fuck? That's the end of the...
Yeah, well, what the fuck did this have to do with dating?
What
Like,
the
whole
fuck
time?
was going on?
It was just like how to be a cunt at a party.
No shit. That's not good dating advice. Oh, Reverend Frank Stone. Okay, that's all right. Keep off the grass. What? Oh, look at this shit.
Other films in the family
endocrine
living
glands.
program? Hold on, we got to find these films, man.
The deadly endocrine glands.
Goring Steady, Keeping Off the Grass, Family Problems,
Society and You,
Society and You, Love, and Endocrine Glands, and 33 other titles.
Holy
Family
shit.
Living Program.
Oh my god, that was a terrible, terrible, terrible video. That was awful, truly awful. But it gets worse as we move through the decades. We're now moving. Actually, we're jumping straight over the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
But we're going straight to. This is sort of a remnant of this era, as we learn a bit about boomer dating in the modern era. But before we do this, we'll take a little bit of a commercial break.
What the fuck? Yes,
Oh, and welcome to the stream killing joke. He's never picked up a cigarette, but his parents have. And he's coughing. This is Junior.
Junior! He's smoking weed.
He's the once a star quarterback of the football team.
And then Beth.
Now he has emphysema.
Wait, you shouldn't get emphysema that fast. What the fuck? How long has he been smoking?
He got that fucking what is it? That juvenile emphysema.
Juvenile emphysema.
Yeah.
Youthysema.
Youthysema.
Well, he's got mouth cancer.
This is Tommy. Tommy likes spitting.
In the classroom.
Tommy's been chewing for 4 years now.
He's lost all of his teeth and he has rectal cancer.
And he spits on the floor like some sort of fucking barbarian.
He's got leukoplakia. I don't even know what. I gotta look this up, man. Leukoplakia.
Leukoplakia. Now, you're going to start to question, as this video goes on, its actual legitimacy, and you're going to question whether or not this is a joke. It's not.
Here's an interesting fun fact. When I type this into my search bar, or into my URL bar, the first first three definitions, or first three suggestions are leukoplakia definition, leukoplakia gums, leukoplakia of vulva.
What?
Yes. This is a fifth wave feminism issue, apparently. The skin is typically white or off-white with focal lesions.
And that's what this kid has?
Well, he's got it in his mouth. But
Ew.
Yeah, I guess it gets in your mouth or a woman's vulva, apparently.
So some nasty bitch is shoving fucking Shaw up her goddamn snatch and ends up with leukoplakia. That's fucking disgusting. Women.
Oh, we screenshot you this.
It is for fucking oral use. Oral. Don't put it in your box.
Oh, no. Don't ever look at that images, guys. Folks, if you guys are Googling with me, do not hit the images tab.
Not safe for the show.
Oh, no. Oh, it's horrible. Well, I mean, I was going to, troll them all by, putting the URL in the... I can't do that to you, folks. I love you, chat. Oh.
You gave them enough. We've been paused on leukoplakia for long enough. They can do their own research.
Yeah, I'm lightheaded now. But he's dedicated. Whoa.
This is Jimmy.
No, it's not. His name's Fionn Pang.
Well, his name's actually Jimmy Wong.
Jimmy Wong.
Jimmy is now an orphan.
In Vietnam.
His father died last year and his mother last week. Those were caused by smoking.
Vietnam. Actually, he looked like he was more from like Cambodia, man. Or where was Pol Pot?
His parents, smoking killed his parents, but not really. They were already dead before they lit the bodies on fire.
Yeah, he's Filipino, so Maduro killed us.
Napalm's bad, MK. It wasn't
Vietnam.
Wasn't so much the smoking. Smoking was the
they're
the
smoking
byproduct.
napalm. Yeah, they're smoking napalm.
It's the byproduct.
You could technically still die from smoking being napalm.
I think
right?
they technically died of the horrible, horrible burning. Okay, now we've got relationship advice, how to be cool. And you want to listen up, folks, because boomer advice is always the best advice.
I know we got a lot of boomers in the chat, so pay attention.
How to be cool.
Wait, we missed a key component here.
The Fonz was cool.
The Fonz was cool. How to be cool. This is Dr.
Now,
Paul.
here's the thing. If that first line, the Fonz is cool, resonated with you, this is the video for you.
You are our
Boomer
people.
Girls, a Boomer Woman's Guide to Men and Dating, and host of Ask Dr. Paul. Well, how to be cool. Interesting. Is it just a leather jacket? Is it the sneer? It's more than that. Cigarette pack rolled up in the sleeve? Nah.
Yeah, this dude looks like he's like lifeless.
Did somebody drop something off camera?
A part of it, but that's not.
Was that just? Is this? Oh, you were rewinding. I was like, oh my God, what's happening? I didn't see that the first time watching this.
Cigarette pack rolled up in the sleeve? Nah. That's a part of it, but that's not all of it.
Dr. Uncle Paul.
What all of it is that elemental bad boy.
Put the camera on something. A stand,
Still be a bad
stack
boy.
of books, something.
A little bit of that isn't all
Whoever's
bad.
holding
If you
the
want to
camera
be
is
cool,
not steady.
and you want to be, quote unquote, the leader of the pack, be different.
The leader of the pack. Ah,
Being
another
different
boomer reference.
And being bad is something else. And I'm not just talking about being bad in terms of being a criminal. I'm talking about being bad in maybe the way you dance, or maybe in the way you look at someone. It's all about body language. 90%.
Wait. There's a huge difference between being bad at dancing and looking bad.
Yeah.
Is in body language. Sure, you can wear cool things, but guess what?
Gotta wear silk smoking jacket.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, what's up with the wardrobe?
Like, that is cool.
It's not the things that make you cool. It's you that make the things cool.
He's got a pinky ring and a backup
can wear
pinky
a
ring.
black leather jacket, and he doesn't do cool, does he? But the minute he has a different stance, the minute he has a pair of boots on, and he angles his body because it's a body language thing.
A body language thing.
I think this was our narrator from our earlier videos, actually.
Elemental leadership coolness, because
it's monkey see, monkey do. He grew up watching those videos.
How to be cool? Hey, let me tell you something. How to be cool comes from within. And that elemental badness can go a long way. This is Dr. Paul. May your fantasies of today be realities of tomorrow.
Oh, shit. I told you this guy's great, right? Well,
oh, my God. Okay, so basically, you want to be cool? Stand cool. It's not about like wearing the leather jacket. It's about how you stand while wearing the leather jacket. Come on, kids, get with the times. You got to learn those stances.
Now remember, that's for boomers. So you're talking about people who are like, if they're listening to this guy for advice, you're at least like 30 years behind in the times, probably anyway. Yeah. Like, I'll bet in the context of the people who actually need this guy's advice, this dude's a god to them.
You have to take into context that this guy's like 60 years old and still single. So that's who this advice is for.
He's 60 years old wearing a pinky and a backup pinky ring.
Yep. Okay, here we go. How to be funny.
Don't laugh. How to be funny. This is Dr. Paul.
Laugh, clown, laugh.
Boomer Woman's Guide to Men and Dating, and host of Ask Dr. Paul.
Why did he? Wait a minute. Wait. I got to back this up. This is the second time I've. Oh, Boomer Girl. Okay.
Yeah, it's Boomer Girls.
Guide to Men and Dating.
He writes a book for boomer women. That's his advice to them.
What's his advice? Come sleep with me?
Yeah, I don't know, but like that's why he's shown so much ankle here. You know, he's got the pants hiked up and he's got the smoking jacket because he's like, you know, he's actually his target audience is actually like the women of his age.
Yeah. This is like, it's not dating advice. It's come sleep with me advice.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like this is like his 2-minute pickup
Funny
lines.
Is happening now. Funny
I disagree, sir. I strongly disagree.
I think it's funny as fuck, dude. Like, when something's so bad, it's funny.
Funny is happening now. Sir, that is a subjective opinion. I do not agree.
Is happening now. Funny is joke telling. Funny is the things that you
Dude, how
least expect to
straight-faced
happen.
he is when he says that, too,
Funny
man.
is doing something that's spontaneous, not
With no
something
humor.
planned. For example, I was at a party last Saturday night, and this man is sitting at a table with 6 women. And he's laughing and talking, and apparently he asked them, and I'm right nearby, asked somebody to dance, asked another one to dance. They said no, then he got up, and he started dancing with a chair. Not only did they laugh, but everybody else laughed.
That's the lamest story I've ever heard.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Not funny, huh?
Yeah, this is boomer funnyisms, right?
Yeah, this is. And then he started dancing with a chair.
Dude,
oh,
you gotta,
the hilarity.
Yeah, you got to see some of the fucking the Thanksgiving videos I passed over.
Oof.
Like getting to this, where it was like one of them was a family sitting around telling jokes at the dinner table after Thanksgiving dinner. It was bad.
Ugh.
Like I was like really questioning whether to bring it, and I finally just dropped it. And I was like, I don't think I can do this.
That was funny.
I want to sample that right there.
It's funny. Why? Because it was the unexpected, but everybody else laughed. That was funny.
That was funny.
That was funny.
Oftentimes, if you do the unexpected,
I'm just going to tell really bad jokes and play that afterwards.
You just make this and sound it, and like, this is funny. That those 2 clips right there, and just use those for like your fucking open mics.
Yeah.
you will be considered as being funny. If you go to a classy place and you think everything is cool and everything is nice, and you say something to someone and it irritates them, say it again, because then guess what? It becomes funny the second time.
What?
Funny for you. It's funny. Hey, I agree with this guy 100%. When I annoy people, I will just keep going at it. And I'll tell you what, the Daily Word could attest to this. Like, this is my whole life. I've been able to just poke people in that same fucking spot over and over and over, getting annoying the piss out of them. Yeah. Now, I agree with him on that. Now, no one else will like you, but
I don't agree with it. Okay, because he prefaces it with like, go to fancy place, an upscale place, and say something bad.
And annoying.
And then just say it again to irritate somebody. I'd be like, oh, let's not eat here. The fucking fish at this place sucks. Did you hear me? I said the fish here sucks. Like, is that funny? No. That's like, sir, will you please leave the restaurant, please? We don't like you telling everyone, screaming in the fucking, in the restaurant how bad our fish is. No, but you don't hear me. I said the fish here is terrible.
This was the guy, like how like in the last couple of weeks we're seeing all these people trying to pull Trumpisms and it's backfiring on them and shit, where they're trying to go like real way off the edge. It's almost like this is the guy who taught him how to do that. Who's like, he came in, let me show you how Trump does it. What you do is you say something annoying, and then you just repeat it.
Yep.
Spontaneity is a part of funny. You don't have to think about it, just do it. If you want to think about it, think about a joke that you once heard that was really funny, and see if you can act it out.
Oh my God, that's terrible advice, sir.
Wow.
Act out the joke. That's something you hear in like a fucking 80s child's video. Like,
do some
act
improv.
out the joke. It's funny. No.
No.
That's bad. That's bad information, folks.
That's what like 10-year-olds do.
What he doesn't realize is that when people are laughing at him, they're laughing at him because he's a fucking boomer acting out a joke. And everybody's like, oh my God, this guy is so fucking cringe-inducing that I can't contain myself. And he thinks he's actually
they're laughing
funny.
with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Being funny is a matter of catching on to something and commenting off to the side. It's
oh no, he's got our number. This is getting too real. Too real, man.
He teaches postmodern femme humor. That's right.
humor. The people that do it well are
This is where who the
Oddly
people
enough.
go to see before they go onto the brick wall over Eric Foams'.
Oh yeah.
Believe it or not, they have writers, because when there's a writer's strike, they're not that funny, are they?
Comedians, yeah, because they write for themselves.
So being funny is somewhat practiced, but at the same time, it has to look as if it's spontaneity at work now. It's all about here and now. This is Dr. Paul. May your fantasies of today be your realities of tomorrow.
Champagne wishes and caviar dreams.
Yeah.
Dr. Paul.
Yeah.
And if you thought that was great, let's see how old
This
Dr.
is the
Paul
best one coming up. This next one is
teaches us how
top-notch.
to flirt. Come on, old man, teach me how to flirt.
Have you ever heard that it pays to advertise? Well, this is Dr. Paul, author of Boomer Girls, a Boomer Woman's Guide to Men and Dating. And let me tell you what flirting is all about. How do you flirt?
Let me tell you what flirting is all about.
It's advertising. That's right. You're advertising yourself. Nothing different from any brand name you know. You
Who else
are
thinks that they
advertising
just threw a
you.
sheet
Whether
over
you're a
their
man or a
couch?
woman.
It's probably like an old-ass raggedy-eyed couch
First
with a
thing,
red
of course,
sheet
is
on
eye
it.
contact. You
No, come on. Throw covers are fucking... That's what the world of the boomer is all about.
look, and then you look away and look back. People notice that. People read your body language. If, for example, you happen to be talking with one person and you notice another person, your body will subtly shift. That body language, again, is 90% of how we communicate.
I think
When
his
that
camera's
shift
subtly
occurs, that
shifting.
person knows that you're interested in them. They're reading you. Oftentimes it's not what you say, but oftentimes it's how you say it and the body language that you use. So flirting does not only include eye contact and looking away and looking back to see if that person's looking at you.
This is his magic plan.
Do you think this guy advertises himself
be
for like
across the
widows?
room and
Like
look
that's
this
what his
way
deal
with-
is? Is this like how widows get themselves out there again?
This is the kind of guy who like fucking creeps on bitches at funerals.
Yeah, totally, dude.
You go there and you're like, you're not really looking at the widow. You're not looking at the widow, but then you'll flash her a couple glances, and you have that playful little eye banter.
Especially those long drawn out sicknesses, where you know she's been lonely and suffering.
Oh,
for
yeah.
years. Like yeah,
jackpot. Hello, Adrian Blom.
Body pointing this way, and that person knows that you're open to them. That's how it works. So when you flirt and do it successfully, keep in mind that I'm advertising, and I'm advertising to my target market, which is that person over there. That person is the one I want to respond to me. So anything they do on Madison Avenue, you can do better. All right? This is Dr. Paul. May your fantasy
This is some terrible advice.
ran out of wine.
It's just terrible advice. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's a reason why he's pitching it to boomers, because they're out
Ain't
of
no
the,
one else buying that shit.
Yeah, anybody who's that old, who's fucking, not married, is either a widower or permanently alone at this point.
Now, here's the thing about that, though. Like, if you actually look at the YouTube page that this is on, he was, like, asked to come on. This isn't his channel that I got this from. He was actually doing this for a whole nother, like, site where they sought him out and was like, hey, can you come?
Yeah.
Or
he
like that
bills
expert
himself as a
village?
doctor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He bills himself as a doctor, so he may very well be a doctor.
Yeah, someone brought him on to have this conversation. Like that's the sad thing about it, which means that there has to be a market out there for him.
Yes, but much like ninjas, I'm sure there are many people who bill themselves as doctors who aren't legitimate doctors.
Yeah.
He's a doctor of homeopathic medicine. He's a doctor of chiropractic. So here we are. Oh, and I assume this is a continuation of boomer dating. I'm not entirely sure. But love and dating advice, how not to be a doormat, it just seemed very boomerish. So we're going to throw it into the same category.
Yeah.
It's Expert Village, so everything Expert Village was pretty much geared toward the boomer anyway, so.
The author of The Bitter Man's Guide to Dating and
The Bitter Man's Guide to Dating.
Yeah, that's a bitter man right there.
Oh, shit. So he's like what? One of those fucking be confident, or what is it, like like Mystery and all those fucking wackos like back in the day who were like trying to teach geeks how to fucking be more, you know, masculine and more rapey.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems like the kind of guy who like talk to like, you know, those kids who went to college and did nothing but study and then end up with some office job.
Yeah.
And like this is the goofball that they go to see on the weekend at the Hyatt Regency at their little conference.
He's a love doctor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm here today on behalf of Expert Village. In
Like a
this
bunch of
segment, I'd
23-year-old
like to talk
virgins.
about MATS. M-A-T-S. It's a
Mats?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
abbreviation for mental abuse takers.
Mental abuse takers?
Yeah. There's givers and there's takers, man.
He's an incel.
Don't be a doormat. You do not need to be this kind of person. This is the kind of girl
He
that will
is.
go
He's
out
one of
with
those
a guy
pickup artist
and date him,
guys.
Whether it's a short period of time, a long period of time, and she'll be kind of mentally abused by him, and sometimes physically.
Minor
abused.
attracted
This
trans.
is just so
Oh.
disrespectful to yourself. You should never ever go out with a guy who doesn't respect you or treat you with respect.
Oh, I see. He's doing it for both sexes, so he
Yeah.
doesn't get fucking called out as being a male chauvinist.
Yeah, he's bisexual.
He started.
Clearly
He started with the Bitter Man's Guide to Dating, and then he had to, you know, begrudgingly make the Bitter Woman's Guide to Dating.
Don't be a doormat. Don't be a mental abuse taker.
He does have
This is
frosted
the
tips in his
worst
hair.
thing
I
you
don't
could ever
like
be.
him.
You need to be independent and get out and get away from
His
people
unbuttoned
like
shirt
this.
and that
It really
fucking.
Yeah, this is one of those Miami like a gym bro that doesn't work
whether
out.
It's a guy
Yeah.
or a girl. And women
Spray
will
tan
stay in these
fag.
relationships time and time again
Yeah.
for years.
Go back to Jersey,
saying, I can
faggot.
change him. Don't worry, he's not that bad. But meanwhile, they're being disrespected and abused. You've got to get out. Have self-respect for yourself.
Yeah,
and
this
move
shit
away
here
from
is
this-
why we ended
this
up with
person
Jersey
that is
Shore.
of ill nature, basically. He's negative, and you don't want that. You need to get away, move on, and find a very good guy that's going to appreciate
Shell
you,
necklace.
respect
Yeah,
you.
that's was-
You need to respect yourself.
It's like one of. It's not. I don't know if it's a shell necklace or if it's one of those like necklaces that's made by somebody living in Africa where they just take the the cut up cereal boxes and fucking roll them up. It's like one of those.
You really know your Indian or your African native.
Oh yeah,
correct?
I was fascinated because that's what like Christian. They sell those at Christian stores. And you want to talk about how fucking cocksure you are of your fucking moral superiority over another race of people when you're selling their fucking jewelry that they made from cut up bullshit.
Yeah, the arts and crafts.
Yeah, and you're like, this is genuine African art, like African necklaces. Like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, goddamn exploitative Christians.
From him, do not be a doormat.
Thank you. Wow, that I didn't pay attention to anything that fruit said, but I'm sure it was
Right.
bad information.
Yeah, you're doing yourself the favor by talking over him. Trust me.
Now I don't know. I may skip this next video just because it's long-winded. I'm gonna skip it. Fuck it. Nobody wants to see a fucking hairband, especially from 1992.
Yeah, really. Like I'm excited for the next video after that. Anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna move straight on to.
We're straight into the.
We're
into the modern era.
Yeah, we're in the modern day now, and we have to contend with all sorts of things in the modern era. You know, it's not just men and women anymore. So now it's men and men and women and all sorts of other things. So. Our next video is play the hairband. I wanted to do it as a palate. I'll tell you what, we'll do it after this as a palate cleanser if we need it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I really liked Eric Foams. He had on like I don't know who the hell was on that show that looked it was the low rent Led Zeppelin.
Oh yeah,
like,
that fucking band.
Shit. Yeah, dude with the head or the bandana around his leg.
Wreck them necklace gets sent to Europe and America to sell. Yeah, I know. There's nothing legit about it. It's all bullshit. It's a cottage industry. Gay women give dating advice. So hold on to your hats. Yeah, the Vinyl Plane was the name of the band, sir. They were pretty good, except for the one guy who wasn't plugged in.
We have been getting a ton of requests for dating advice.
God.
By a lot, we mean like 2 tweets and 1 comment.
But we just assume that the rest of you are too embarrassed to ask.
Self-deprecating humor.
Yeah, because lesbian women always assume what everyone else fucking thinks.
But a
Like,
self-deprecating
even in-
humor is a fucking staple of homosexual fucking videos.
Yeah. Yeah, of just homosexuals, period.
Pretty much.
Like I think, yeah, it is, man.
We try to love ourselves, but we hate ourselves so much.
To help out you shy, hopeless romantics and give you a few tips on snagging and keeping your girl crush.
Are they going to start selling sex toys like the last video?
Oh, wow. Yeah, dude. I didn't think about that.
Let's find out.
Approaching a girl.
Pickup lines. They're your savior.
What?
Hey, girl.
Wait.
That look, you know, you paused exactly where I paused the first time I watched this. And I was like, wow, this is just, you know, when chicks try to be funny by being ironic.
Yeah.
And it's just not at all.
But seriously, that's pickup lines? Isn't that the thing that women hate?
Well, everything about really lesbianism is very anti-feministic.
So they prefer women using dumb pickup lines. Fucking women are stupid. I'm just done. Fucking.
Yeah, aren't you glad you're married?
Jesus Christ.
Do you mind if I wear your ass as a hat?
That's not even a good pickup line.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. That's right up there with wiping your face off and saying, "Let me clean you off a seat."
That's better than what she said.
Okay,
it's more witty.
Yeah. But it's in that same.
She's just basically like, sit on my face. That's not a pickup line. That's a command.
Don't ever say that. You should only use pickup lines, well, never.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So,
see. So we're going back to our 1960s. Remember the 1960s Navy video where they showed you the wrong way to do it?
Yep.
And they showed you the right way. Dude, that's
okay.
how they've been watching the same material I have.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Who's asking? You're telling her she's going out with you.
Girls like it if you're extremely nervous. They think it's cute. But if you're gonna barf, make sure you aim at the ground. You really can't stress how important it is.
Taking her on a date.
Taking her to the movies is like the perfect first date. You can't talk, so you can't say anything stupid, and it's dark, so she doesn't.
She looks like she has, like, I don't know if it's fibromyalgia or what's that shit where you get the splotchiness, red spots everywhere. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, that's rosacea.
Rosacea, yeah, she's got some rosacea going on.
This is fucking weird though, because all the advice up to this point is like, just don't blow it.
Yeah.
It's like, we're not really giving you advice. Our only advice is don't be an idiot, don't blow it.
You've heard of basic bitches? You know, I like music. Yeah, who the fuck doesn't like music? You know, this is basic lesbians.
Yeah. Taking to the movies. You can't. Who can fuck up going to the movies? I don't know. Have you ever seen Taxi Driver?
Yeah.
When I'm on a date, I expect to be complimented at least once an hour.
Wow.
Oh, look at that look right there,
Oh,
man.
shit.
Oh, shit, man. You know, this is a cunt right there. That look right there says it all. Like, if that's all you had to know about the woman, that's all you needed to know right there.
I expect compliments every hour, on the hour. Compliment.
Yeah, you're getting capped.
I don't open doors.
Well, that's kind of a weird one because if
Yes, I
it's,
told you that it's anti-feministic, man.
but it's lesbians. I mean, it's like, okay, wait, she doesn't open doors for. She's not going to open her door for the girl that she wants to be with, but expects the other girl to.
Yes.
What kind of fucking crazy mixed up
She wants a
world is
manly
this?
woman. Like, it's just, yeah.
I expect the other woman to be okay with opening the door for me. I'll never open. Oh, fuck. No wonder lesbians are so bitter.
And I never bring a purse.
Never bring a purse.
Look. This is the face of, like, her partner, and she's like, yeah.
But how are you going to pay for the meal if you don't bring your purse?
Pay for everything. If she wants a car.
No, wait a minute. But here's the thing, though, man. Like, she's giving the advice, and this other chick is, like, straight up, like, I'm the type of person that's, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I can't tell which one is supposed to be the good advice and which one's supposed to be the bad one.
Exactly. It's like it's mixed messages. I never bring my purse. Pay for everything. Wait a minute. Who should we be listening to? Dyke A or Dyke B? You know what? Fuck it. We shouldn't be listening to either. I think that's the overall message.
Buy that bitch a car.
How to tell if she's interested in you. I don't understand this question. Why would a girl not be interested in me?
Dude, this is so much worse than the video I pulled. This is hard to sit through.
Hey, man. I always try and bring my A game, all right?
Does it return your calls or texts or emails or Facebook messages or Tumblr asks or tweets?
Like, this is actually technically probably the cringiest thing we've watched so far.
Yeah. If you're not scissoring by the end of the night, she's probably not into you.
Shit happens. Like, maybe she lost
The
her
case
phone,
of how to
or
Stockholm,
her house
right?
burned down, or she spontaneously moved to Africa.
If you're not interested in her, let her down easy. I once told a girl I spontaneously moved to Africa. Sorry, it's not funny.
It's not funny. You're exactly right.
Wait a minute. I gotta get a picture of this right here. Wait a minute. There, right there, man. I need that.
That's the I moved to Africa look.
Oh, wait a minute. There's at a certain point when she I
don't like this Glenn Close looking motherfucker.
Yeah, when she stuck her tongue out that I want, man, that was like particularly.
Ugh. Does she just refuse to open her eyes? There we go.
Let me see.
Ew.
Oh, there it is. There it is. You see it? Did you see it? I gotta have that, man. I could just play that. That needs to be a GIF.
To Africa.
All right.
To Africa.
I'm almost done here. Sorry, folks. You know about me and my obsession with screenshotting. All right.
Oh, this lady.
It's not funny.
We need to take an appropriate
She
number
really
of
liked
fucking probably pauses with this video.
Could happen. Getting her to commit.
Okay, so I've never actually gotten this far in a relationship, but if a lost girl has taught me...
You know, that's probably the most truth in this video that's ever been said.
Right?
I've never really gotten this far in a relationship with a girl. I'm still trying my hand at this whole lesbian thing. It's not working out. I hate myself.
Does she come off to you as one of these people that doesn't know how to not be ironic or think they're being ironic?
I guess that's part of the whole
You
gay
get what I'm
thing.
saying?
Yeah.
Like every single thing they says is just like ass backwards and shit.
She fucking bathes herself in sarcasm.
Yeah.
Oh my God, these are Saved by the Bell jokes. Yes, these are worse.
It was after the cocky that she turned lesbian and said, "Tell it worked."
Telling your crush that you have a secret girlfriend who's been in a coma for the past 5 years is not a good idea. Because your crush will kill your girlfriend. And now you're out 2 girlfriends.
Oh, so basically lesbians are psychotic? Thanks for the warning.
Yeah, this is like brick wall level fucking comedy right here. Seriously, man.
That's true. I would so much rather be watching that. I can't steal. We can't steal from Eric, though.
We're coming for your material, Eric.
We're coming for you, nigga.
You know that you're awesome. You're not going to have any trouble wrapping her around your little finger. Then, once you do,
Scissor
dump her and move on. It's time for a new challenge.
See, this is why lesbianism doesn't work.
Yeah.
Because it's
'Cause
literally.
you got women's bullshit squared.
Yeah.
That's what lesbianism is.
I mean, you know how hard it is for men to try to make it work with women? You put 2 women together, that shit's doomed.
Dude, seriously, we've had a interracial lesbian couple living next to me for maybe a year now. She's who moved in after my Jew girlfriend, my gypsy Jew girlfriend moved out. And this black, and I have never heard anybody argue as much as what they argue. Like, and they'll take the shit to the front porch or out in the backyard. Like, go outside because the kid's inside, even though you can hear it like through. I live in a brick building and you can hear it through the building. Like, for 6 months, that was me waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning on every Saturday fucking morning through the summer. Was them fighting in the backyard and bickering and just women's bullshit squared. That's lesbian relationships.
They just they hate everything. I don't know how a lesbian relationship works. 2 women who hate everything, and hate themselves, trying to make it work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my God.
What the fuck is she doing?
What the fuck is that? Is that a cat? Did she produce a cat out of
nowhere? Like,
Sadie's really.
She produced a cat out of thin air.
It's time for a new challenge. Sadie's really sad that you haven't liked or subscribed yet.
Oh no!
Future cat women.
Sad. Yeah, total cat women right there, man. Entitled, self-entitled.
That's all. That's the only thing that will ever be good enough for them is their own cats. Even their own children, if they could ever adopt any, would hate them. The cats never judge. Well, the cats are always judgmental. But anyway, moving on to the other side of the spectrum, the weird and confusing world of T-girls. And if you don't know,
Eric just gave us a fucking gem.
Fuck the airman, please. Do you think we need a palate cleanser at this point?
This is pretty fucking good, dude.
Well, if you want to load it up, we'll do that and then play it.
Yeah.
Because
we can save it to the end, but like, yeah.
We need to. We may need to cleanse the palate from the before we get into T-girls, because T-girls.
Here it comes.
T-girls is hard. Oh no.
Selling is service, and service is selling.
Uh-oh.
And selling is service.
These hoes, man.
Wait a minute.
Selling.
I gotta go back.
Selling is service.
Wait. Sorry, I gotta go back again.
And service is selling.
Wait.
Steve's right there, man. Yeah, they got like Miss half her face. I saw it, man. And she even looked like she's surprised because she like.
Lady.
Because you know she stepped her head out the box.
Your blur guy didn't fucking do his job correctly.
That's funny as fuck, man.
Service is selling, and selling is service.
We gotta capture that.
You know why they they blurred him out, because they don't work there anymore.
Right.
I'm selling to the customers to make them feel all right.
He's overdubbed.
Buying all these products with those.
Hey, wait a minute. No, this is fucking bullshit. This is bullshit. This isn't reality. Or this isn't real. I know. You know how I know? Because I know that bitch.
Yeah, I've seen this bitch before.
She's,
I don't know where.
She's the Jesus Christ is my nigga lady.
Oh, no.
I guarantee you that's the same girl.
Gained
or same
some
woman.
weight, man.
Yeah, but that's the same woman. That is the same fucking woman.
Buying all these products with oh so much delight.
I can help you find.
That's not the same dude, but that is definitely the same woman.
Such ostentatious goodies that I can flaunt.
Selling is service.
And service is selling.
Service is selling.
And selling is service.
Rex, so do gay guys love everyone? Yes.
It sounded like they got the same mix board as they had, you know.
Hello there, Nikki. How you doing?
Oh, I thought she was going to say nigger, man.
I'm in a good mood, and it's here to stay. I've got a customer here that wants an Ulu to buy.
Ulu?
Right over.
The
I've
fuck
got
is an
plenty
Ulu?
in supply. Hello there, sir. I got some news for you. Your product is coming. It'll be here by 2.
Okay, an Ulu?
Sell. Selling is service.
An Ulu is one of those curved knives with the
Service is
handles that you
selling.
like cut things with and a mortar.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's a craft store.
I guess. They sell cigarettes.
Oh, nice. Read the script.
Because she couldn't remember those amount of lines.
Ugh.
Hello there, Jill.
Oh,
they call me
shit.
Happy Pete. I came to the store
To beat my meat.
Is that the quartering?
Why is it every episode we have a different version of the quartering on this goddamn thing?
That's the quartering, man.
You look.
Ladies and gentlemen, the quartering.
So unhappy that you're making me sad. I won't buy as much, 'cause now I feel bad.
Selling
Just have a pack of cigarettes, dude. You feel better.
That guy is the
Oh, shit,
fucking
he's getting ready to rob
absolute.
him, man.
Yeah, he's the absolute definition of neckbeard, though.
Yeah.
Service is selling.
Selling is service.
These lifeless fucking people.
How about a scarf? You'll look dashing in jade. If you buy this Usyk,
Is this
you'll
like
have it
some like
made.
churches,
We've got
like thrift
keychains
store that
and
they run
mugs
their church
and
from?
shirts to fit your budget.
I think so.
Buy all your gifts here.
It's like a.
Everyone will love it.
Because it looks like a
I
Goodwill
love
store.
spending money. It makes me feel so good. Look at all this cute stuff. Who cares if I should?
Selling is service.
And service is selling.
Service.
It's a Christian
And they got
knickknack
the-
store.
And selling.
Yeah, they've got that Christian kind of like dead sound to them, you know. All right, we thank you, Eric Fromm.
Yes.
'Cause we definitely needed that.
And we needed some.
that.
We needed the Lord Jesus Christ to get up in our hearts before
Yeah.
we jump into dating with T. 5 rules for dating a T girl. Get ready
The
to
fact
feel.
that they use that term,
Yes.
it just.
Get ready to feel confused.
Danny's. So today's video is 5
So that's a
rules for
dude?
dating a T-girl.
This is a dude.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is a
Okay.
dude.
Number
Okay,
one,
I officially
don't
need
make
Jesus
us
in my life now.
If we say no, then let it be the end of it. Some of us like to someone
Dude, this is nothing. There was another one that I found. I swore to God it wasn't a guy. I swore. I was like, there's no fucking way this is a dude. And it was.
Yeah.
It was a very feminine dude, but it was still a fucking boy. I was like, oh, there's no fucking way. I wish I could remember the name of the fucking thing, but...
Do you know, I miss the good old days of when it was just tits or get the fuck out, and then you knew it was a chick on the other side of the screen like that. Now you can't even... You know, you got to check out the badge because they still haven't perfected the fake badge yet.
of us don't.
So-
I personally don't like to, and I refuse to. It can be really difficult to explain what
Go to heck.
body dysmorphia feels like to someone who doesn't, I guess, deal with that on a regular basis. Number 2, don't tell us that you don't want us to get SRS, a sex change, because you like us the way we are. You know,
What's
like, I'm not
SRS?
doing
Is that
Sexual
their surgery?
reassignment surgery.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
process for you. I'm doing it for me. So
Oh, yeah, we get it. Your whole existence is about you, dummy.
no matter who is in my life, and
This
you know,
is
it's not
peak
their
eugenics
decision,
right
it's
here.
mine. So
This
I'm
is
gonna
how you
do
get
what I
people to
wanna
off their own genetics.
Number 3, don't consistently talk about sex. There's a huge misconception with men that transsexual, transgender women are like hypersexualized women. We are not.
Hypersexualized.
I'm like every other girl out there. Sex is
No,
not
you're
the
not.
only thing on my
No, you're not.
My sex drive
No,
is an
I take
SI
very strong
because
issue with
you are
that.
male and I am female.
If I chop you up
I
and put you
don't-
in a blender and send your blood and your liquefied remains off to the lab, it is not going to come back that it feels like a woman.
I don't like that statement, though, that she just made. That statement she
don't
don't
like
made,
anything.
I don't like
which,
it.
Dude, the list is so long. Okay, just go on.
You are
man.
male and I am female, and sex is an
Oh
way
my God,
to win
man.
a girl's heart.
Yeah.
Number 4, don't
You should
get
be able to
mad
sue
or
for, like,
annoyed
fraud.
when we take take our time or take a while to get ready.
Don't get mad if it takes me a while to get ready. Get ready. Yeah, just listen to this, okay, and realize why it takes a while for them to get ready.
Well, you know.
I guess being transgender can be kind of frustrating at times. So in the morning, sometimes we do like to take a little longer to get ready. You know, maybe the hair on our face. You know, we can't get. We can't cover the hair on our face with like our makeup or something, or it's not like working out, or we're just, you know, having a down day and we're just frustrated with the transition process.
You didn't have to say anything other than the hair on her face.
Yeah, that not like other girls, man. No, see.
Tried to put on as much makeup as I can, but I still have a 5 o'clock shadow. I hope my hair doesn't get upset with me.
Shit, man. Shit. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Or whatever.
I mean,
so,
we were talking about this. Me and my kid were talking about this. That that the little sweet dude from the Dr. Pepper commercials is more manly than these fucking trannies today. You know, it's less faggoty. I would take that and be out in public with a little sweet faster than I would with this shit.
I've got to play the other one. I got to do it.
Yeah. Number 5.
Just so you'll be thoroughly confused.
Like, if you're honestly interested in us or whatever, we want to go out. Like, stop hiding us in your house. That is so irritating. And then we're eventually just going to get sick of it and be like, okay, well, screw you, dude. Like, you don't even want to take us out anywhere, you know? Like, we're, like...
I don't like this us. Like, like they're a hive mind. It's like, don't leave us at home. Like, bitch, it's just you. Right?
Well, he's schizophrenic, and so there's like a bunch of them in his head. And so, you know, hence the plural self-description.
What? Any other women out there, we want to be taken out, you know, we wanted to be treated to nice dinners or whatever. Not saying that you have to do that all the time, but like every now and then would be nice, you know? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys.
No, I gagged and threw up in my mouth a little bit. Like quite literally, like I could taste the bile.
Men or women that actually have some sort of interest in dating trans women that aren't just looking to, you know, experiment or like get a sexual
I would like to take you
or
out.
whatever, you know, where they're actually genuinely interested in someone
genuinely
or whatever. So yeah, that's why I made this video.
That's the first time I ever heard a voice crack downward. Hi guys, how are you doing?
Oh, fuck.
I have to do this.
Okay.
I have to do this. Let me find it, but I'm telling you, that was weird.
Do I need to like drag the trash can over here for this?
Possibly. You can't see what I'm typing, can you?
No.
I'm telling you, this had me utterly confused. I had to look up. It up. But here you go. Dating as a transgender teenager.
You gotta get that thumbnail.
Oh, that's a dude.
Hey guys, it's Chloe. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing super well. In this video, as you can see from the title, I'm going to be talking about dating as a transgender teenager. Now, this is very
dating for the mentally handicapped.
Personally, but if you guys want to hear more about it and hear some tips and tricks, then just keep watching. So first off, I'm just going to kind of talk about some of my past.
I had to admit, this one had me utterly because I started thinking, is there like this whole movement out there that I'm not aware of straight women pretending to be trans just so they can hop on like some weird, like, you know,
that's a good
victim
point,
bandwagon?
Man. That would be the kind, if I was a chick, that would be the kind of shit I'd be into. Like, I would pretend to be a tranny just to try and gross dudes out just for fun.
You know, like if you were a chick and you had a deep voice and everybody made fun of you because you had a deep voice and it really bothered you, and you could just say, "No, I'm actually a trans. I'm trans male."
I mean, how funny would it be just to hear dudes like compliment you on how feminine you are? Right? Well, man, you had me totally fooled. You know, like seriously, man, I'd like totally get a small fucking like dildo and like stick it in backwards. So like even when they check, yeah, there's some junk down there. Like totally, dude, I'd totally troll the fuck out of some dudes with that shit.
This is what bothers me though, because I mean, this is like, this bitch is about as close as you can get to being like, really? That's a dude? At least to me it was. I mean, her voice is like pretty deep, but I mean, every other aspect of it's like, wait, there's just something, it's all feminine. I don't see any masculinity there at all, and I'm usually pretty good at, I mean, the last video we watched, I could tell that was a dude. This, I like literally couldn't. I'm like, there's no fucking way.
Experiences.
The very first line that he says, like, I knew it, but after that, it's just.
So some of my experiences.
The longer you watch, the more it's like, no, there's no possible way.
Wait,
this
did
is
they
a dude.
just do the whole like where the one eye like twitch it? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Like it went cross-eyed and did the twitchy thing, man.
So some of my experiences include me.
Crazy.
No, no, Doc Griffins.
Crazy.
We got there. It was like people.
God damn it.
Only want to hang out with me and if I'll like do something sexual.
Can I send this to you? I'm
gonna
try to send this to you.
Like, as even though some of you may think about it like that. But like I
hit me
am
with
a
it.
person who wants to get to know you. Like I want.
I'm gonna try to. I don't know if I can or
like
not.
you as a person before I
Hold
like
on.
you know like suck your dick. So lots of people have just hung out with me assuming that I'm like that and that I'll totally do whatever they want because I'm transgender and because I have like low standards. Like, but like it's not like that. And I've had people that have like tried to do long distance stuff with me, and it's like they just like ditch as soon as they.
You say like a
realize
lot.
That it's like. I'm not normal, I guess.
I think this might be...
you're not.
Not really cool. Like, I've had some really good experiences. Like, my ex was a decent experience until he turned out to be, like, kind of an asshole, but, like, whatever. Another thing that
her
safety.
Her or
and
it
this
or
is really
his or
important because
whatever's
there's a lot of bad
fucking
people out there who
speech
target
is
trans
fucking
people.
enraging.
And the way that I usually do it is I talk to a person, I get to know the person.
Now
a
it sounds like
and
a
then
dude
before either I meet them or before things get too serious.
I guess that's
tell
how long
them
they
and I
can
say,
keep
look,
the lie
this might
going
not be what
on.
you want to hear, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to hide anything from you because sometimes if you wait to tell people, it can fuck things up, like, even more. So
What happened?
I always tell people before I meet them or before I
Did you
FaceTime
mean
them
it?
or anything. And that's
I
just
deemed
how
it to
I do
bubonic on
because
Discord. Okay.
I don't want to wait to tell the person in person because if they have a violent act, then that is just going to be very
Say I'm,
harmful
like,
towards
over here
you. And
scrambling
that's
to
not
try
what
to-
I personally see fit for
A violent
what
act.
I want to do.
Well, of course, I
mean,
guess
you
if
guys
you're
can do whatever
trans
you
with
want,
the like
but I would
amount of
just
violence
recommend
that's
doing
involved
it
in everything.
Well, I could understand in this case because, like, you could be completely fooled if this bitch didn't fucking say, "Oh, and by the way, I'm a dude."
By the way, I got a 9-inch cock. You know.
I know it's like, ugh, don't toy with my emotions.
Something like that because I don't want any of you guys to get hurt. So that goes along with how to come out to the person you're talking to.
Okay, enough. We got so much more to do. I just wanted to showcase that thing because it's like, god damn, the extent they're going to now to like get into this, like, I don't know, you would have had to have seen the video where of him as a boy without looking like a girl to really understand the full, like, he looked so much like a girl even when he was as a
You've
boy.
seen it?
Yeah.
Like
He looked so much like a girl already that it's like it's a no-brainer at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to move on to how to make a feminist dating app because, you know, feminists need to date too, and it's not all about, you know, just, you know, relying on the regular, you know, dating apps because they're all, you know, a product of misogyny and the patriarchy. So they have to have a feminist dating app. And now you get to learn all about it.
Even when I was a young girl, there was a lot of people
Of course,
that would
from
have loved
Austin.
to go in and study all sorts of sciences.
She behind
But
the times,
instead, we all
actually.
ended up in a home ec class together. Me and a bunch of the young girls were learning how to sew and make a.
Oh, she looks like a miserable bitch as fuck, man.
But did you catch it? Like, she's living in some sort of weird mindset where her and everyone she knows was taught to. He just saw the picture.
Oh, I wish we could share. That's exactly what I was thinking, dude. Exactly what I was thinking. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I know that was probably loud, but
No, that was perfect.
I wish you could have seen what I saw, man.
Now, the whole aspect of this is like she's pretending that she lives in this fucking world where like she had to be like taught to be like a homemaker or a fucking stay-at-home mother. It's like women haven't been fucking taught how to be that way in like 40 or 50 fucking years. This woman is living in a delusional fucking fantasy.
I bet she found out she was fertile or infertile, and now she's bitter.
Possibly.
Yeah.
She's a feminist. Of course she's bitter.
Yeah, she got one of those weird lady fucking STDs from like her first time she got raped, and then like, you know, made her infertile, and now she's just a bitter lesbian.
Wolf, and I'm the founder and CEO of Bumble. We originally launched as a dating app. Now we are going into new verticals such as friendship and now
Bumble. Actually, it's The Brick Wall, brought to you by Bumble. Remember that name, folks.
working with one common message and difference at the helm, which is that women always make the first move. Generally speaking,
Women always make the first move. That's what Bumble is. Like you
So
can't-
they're whores.
It's basically like men aren't allowed to establish any sort of contact with anyone that they think is interesting or anyone they want to hook up with. The women are the only ones who actually get to do that.
I know I'm kind of stream jumping. But this sounds like a morning word project right here. We're going to try and get like women on Bumble to hit on Don Buboni. I think we're going to do it. What do you guys think, man? I think that needs to happen.
I gotta hide chat because that picture's bothering me.
yeah, I closed that out, dude. I got that minimized, dude. Like, nope.
Hello, everyday man.
Women my age have been raised with the notion
I thought she was going to say rape, man.
Meant to
well, that's what she
sit
meant.
put and not make the first move in a relationship and to kind of wait to be courted. Boy picks up girl, opens all the doors for her because her hands are broken, and she has to delicately sit in the car.
So she's going to open the door for the other chick, right?
Laugh at his jokes.
See, this is what world did she fucking grow up in? What kind of privileged environment was she brought up in where she was taught these things?
She's got big boobs.
You think that's just what it is?
Yep, I think that's exactly what it is. She grew up with big boobs, and then like she hit the fucking wall early because she's fucking like ugliest fucking horsey in the face, and then everyone got tired of her bitchiness. Yep.
And just
look at those fucking ears
in his world. What happens when you follow these rules of society? You lose confidence and you lose a sense of yourself. When I was in college, when I was single, I always texted the guy first. I had no problem texting, calling.
I told you she was a whore.
Approaching. That was something I was really comfortable with. But society was not comfortable with it.
She's like the reverse of a slut shamer.
Society wasn't comfortable. Bullshit.
No.
Bull fucking shit. That's when you've utterly convinced yourself that you're going against stereotypes and going against the norm, and you're not. You're just basically doing what millions of other people do, but you've convinced yourself that it's meaningful because you did it. Ugh, the fucking narcissism in these fucking people. We're in the cringe now. This is the unbridled
this bitch
cringe.
Just really looks like a miserable bitch. Like she will make you want to hang yourself.
She makes everyone around her miserable too. Look at that. She exudes misery.
Yeah, she's mad because her hair's fucking thin and stringy. She's fucking trying to hide that fucking like her neck lumps with her fucking giant ass fucking whatever the fuck their earrings are, man.
I thought they were snowmen.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
My friends thought it was, horrible. Like, I cannot believe you texted him first. Or like, what? No, absolutely.
Like I said, what kind of fucking world is this bitch coming up in where her friends are like, you texted him first?
I got it. She was raised Mormon.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Because that's the only fucking people that that makes sense to. In this ultra
religious.
In my fucking lifetime, yeah, Mormon, super religious, some bullshit like that.
I could see that.
She's a fucking Quaker.
I could see that.
Wait 3 days. You're not allowed to talk to him. Give me your phone. You're not texting him. You cannot. I mean, this.
It sounds like you need new friends, not a fucking dating app.
See, that's the difference between guys and girls. Like, can you imagine if a guy did that? Like, he just gets straight fucking punched in the face.
Yeah, no shit.
With having women make the first move, it's an excuse for women to actually just go ahead and do as they please.
Is this like on the Aryan Network or something?
And not get shamed for it.
It's all blonde.
I have a company that really cares about feminist values.
Oh,
always let women lead. Because
she's a professional
really does
feminist.
Make for a more inclusive
So she's
and
professionally
less aggressive
offended and on guard.
She's Russian.
The education system
Could be.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Hatched a lot of bright minds in this field.
And
but
over in
lot
Russia,
of
they
male
were
minds
definitely
in this field.
they're still pretty
can't
conservative,
necessarily
actually.
Blame tech.
As a
Really,
whole.
we need to look at the root of the problem. The root of the problem is the education system. The education system.
The
is
education
highly
system that you liberals took
when
over
it
50 years
comes
ago,
to
it's still the
training
problem.
Women at a young age to enter the tech and STEM space, down to the way teachers.
Every
promote it
Q
to
Kappa.
men
See, this is a
versus women,
sorority
and
bullshit.
the way parents.
Yeah, we're definitely
kind
going
of
to take this on.
segue daughters into a certain category and men into a certain category. I hear a lot of young women say to me, well, how do you even start an app? I wouldn't even know where to begin.
All right, guys, we're starting a profile in the morning.
Relatable and accessible.
Don Paboni's going to get hit on Bumble.
I hate this because it's like, it's just fucking retarded. Like, how do you start an app? It's so confusing. No, it's not. It's just like web design from fucking 10 or 15 years ago. It's almost legitimately
It's
not
not
that
even
different.
that. It's not even that because now there's legitimate templates because people are too fucking stupid and know to fuck up their own coding.
Yeah, all it is
Like,
is just
that
selling
was
a brand.
Yeah, it's seriously just like uploading fucking videos on YouTube. Oh, just bring down from file. Okay, like that's it.
It literally is just learning how to brand something, and you're selling something that everyone else. It's almost like creating a WordPress site.
Yeah.
Like the actual site doesn't matter. It's whatever you're selling, whatever your site is about, is what you're selling, and that's what these apps are today. It's fucking nonsense.
Right now, I'm confused and angry.
I know. Now I'm angry too. Maybe we should just stop this video and move on to the next one, because I'm just getting angry, and that's not the intent of this show. We got to
bring on the Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
spirit.
I mean Thanksgiving is coming up. We're 4 days out now, and everyone's happy with Thanksgiving. I know I'm going to be happy at Thanksgiving, and I know another person who's happy at Thanksgiving. It's this girl.
I've come to believe that this is made by the same people who made the song that I love.
What fuck happened? Hold on.
What happened?
I don't know. Something just happened.
Do I need to? There you go. I brought it forward.
I think I have it. No. Oh, here it is. Gotcha.
Yeah. Nope. Stop. We're
What?
seeing. I think that's Andromeda, or is that the Milky Way from a side view?
That was on the play screen.
Yeah, on the play screen. That's what we're seeing.
You shouldn't be.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm looking at the watch screen. Here it comes. Okay.
Yeah, it's just really delayed.
Oh wow. Yeah, my bad, folks. I forget about that delay. Oh man, this makes me so happy. My girl got to sing another song. Dancing till dawn.
The creepy part about this is when you realize who's behind the camera, and you'll see him in a second. Giving.
Oh god damn, man.
Thanksgiving.
Man, the comments in some of the videos that have like mirrored this shit are hilarious. Like they fucking hate the song.
Thanksgiving. Oh, did the stream die? The stream is back. I don't know what happened, but the stream did die.
Did it? Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Yeah, we're back.
Okay. When did it go out,
hit
folks?
The pause. Here, I'll look back and see.
It's okay. Whatever you missed.
You didn't need. Yeah, you didn't miss. You did. I'll tell you what. YouTube didn't want to show the black guy with all these white kids.
Oh, don't worry.
I'm serious.
They'll see him again.
That's what they missed, man. They missed the black guy.
Oh, you missed nothing. Missed nothing at all.
Seriously, that's amazing. Like that, it cut out right at the black guy. That's hilarious as fuck.
Well, let's see if it cuts out again. That's not turkey. That's not mashed potatoes.
No. And that kid doesn't look like he's American. Oh shit. Oh. What the fuck, man? Now he's a furry. Found black cat over
You know, he wrote that line, "Nothing is forbidden."
Yeah, he did.
Sing this, little white girl.
Yeah. Why is nothing...
Why do we always have to come back to the pedophilia?
Well, you know, it's a good thing, too, that what our next video is then, man. Then it's appropriate, man. My last two late submissions were, god damn it, man. Okay. Let's fucking hit it.
I'm sorry, folks. We have to always come back.
Yeah.
It's our touchstone.
Yeah, you know me. I'm all about the hunt, man. Like this. Oh,
it's because there's so much out there. You can't escape it.
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, why is this black dude the only adult there?
Because he's a sicko?
It's a fairly furnished house, man. Like, this looks like a set.
Stop singing into the drumstick. Oh, there's so many videos that dude has put out with young girls. It's not even funny. There's some that are just absolutely awful.
What the fuck did I stumble on?
80s stranger danger, huh?
Oh, shit. Yeah, we're going to need it. All right, folks, we're going to finish out with something.
Yeah. With
a lesson for you all, because, you know, we're all about bettering our awareness.
And we always want to make sure that, you know, you always keep your eyes out for the pedos. The homosexual. Yep. You never know when the homosexual is about.
Kayla's been sending me these memes to cheer me up because it's been a really rough week for me in the hunt, and it's like all these like rednecks have like these stickers on the back of their trucks that say "Save a deer, hunt a pedophile."
Well, here we go with stranger danger.
You've taught your children to be polite and friendly, but have you taught them when not to be?
Hi there.
Oh
Do you live around here?
Uh-huh.
You going to school?
Yes.
Well, I could give you a ride.
Last year, 50,000 children disappeared, many of them from nice, safe neighborhoods.
It's okay. Come on, help me.
Talk to your children
Come on, my
about
van.
not talking to strangers, and do it today. A message for your child's safety from the American Medical Association.
Oh. Why was it the doctors that had to tell us this shit?
Yeah. What does the AMA have to do with anything?
No, is that like what'd they get in trouble for that they had to make a PSA?
I think everybody gets involved in that sort of stuff, though. It's good. It's feel good things to to espouse. Like they're not really in control of it. They know they're doing a good thing when they put it out there. Just
I guess so.
Don't allow yourself to get raped, kids. We stand behind that.
Yeah.
80s stranger danger.
We don't want to see you in the emergency room for that. Just go break your arm like all the other kids.
You know, that is hell of a way to leave off. I may have to close out with The Rock.
Oh, there we go.
Is everybody ready for The Rock? Here we go. Mystic Edge. You asked for it. You wanted the best. You got the best.
Oh, shit. He's in love with rock and roll, man. Now, how many people in the chat had cut up denim jeans like that at one time in their life? This is going to be a scary answer right here. Hey, it's Rax. Hey, Psycho.
Preemptive honk.
And when the evening rolls around, I'm feeling the same way.
Ronnie James Dio.
Going through my brain. Couldn't live without you, 'cause without
you Americans are weird. We're not like this anymore.
Hey, we got this from England. Okay.
Sing it.
This was an English export. This whole.
Yeah, new wave of British heavy metal brought this shit. Dollar Store Van Halen.
Honk, honk.
That guy is definitely not flamboyant enough to be DLR.
Yeah.
I have to wonder if this is a Florida public access show.
couldn't do without you for only just a day.
My mom had a poodle with hair like that. Ugh.
I'm in love with rock and roll. I'm in love.
This is like every bar band I can remember from that era too.
Listen to me now. I'm in love with rock and roll. Ooh. Oh, rock and roll. Hey, yeah.
I'm gonna like overdub some of this parts, and every time they do that ooh shit, I'm gonna just like do honks and birds in low 70s. Oh, we got the. Isn't that a phaser effect? Is that what that is? A flanger?
It sounds like it. Dude, put the cowbell down. The song does not need more cowbell.
Just might hold it over his head and do it. Bet me. This is the gayest move of all these things. Just hold up cowbell.
What's the keyboard for?
I don't know, man. That's probably what they recorded all the music into previously, and it's actually like, you know, doing the...
Unless they played more than one song.
I hope not. Yeah, I bet the second song was like, you know, the final countdown.
That was their ballad, because every band had to have a ballad.
That's right, man. Oh, that was like part of every 80s hair metal band album.
You know what?
The song would be the ballad.
That also has to be noted that this dude sculpted his own shirt out of a previous T-shirt.
Yeah.
He went to town on that fucking T-shirt with scissors.
Yeah. Oh, I just noticed the ribs, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, what the fuck was that, man?
That was some fucking hardcore dancing.
Yeah, dude. You should not. Yeah, yeah. We needed this, man. I'm glad that you saved it, man. But
yeah, this is a good closer.
They definitely deserve airtime, man.
The only white band ever to advertise Soul Glow. No sleeves are safe with that guy.
Is it me, or is his haircut makes his head look like unusually big?
They all, yeah, the bass player especially. He looks like he's got like fucking real tall head.
Yeah, Mystic Edge.
Yep. Everyone remembers their first Mystic Edge album.
Yeah. Made a great coaster. Yeah, this would have been
some fucking Guido on drums. Look at him.
This would have been the CD that was a fucking coaster because you never used it.
Oh, I want to see more Dead Weight. Damn it. Well, that's what you get.
Oh, wait a minute. No, that wasn't their only song. There's Agent Arms.
Oh, I can't. We. That's pretty much it, folks.
Oh, they have the keyboard in it.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. He does like long drawn out notes to it, and he's the keyboardist.
I assumed he was the guy playing the keyboards. It was sort of facing him. No encores.
Yeah, that's...
We'll be here all fucking night if we keep doing encores. We're not the band.
Yeah.
We don't get anything out of that. Misery.
Guys didn't even throw roses at us.
Boy, there is one that's got me wondering, though.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, one more. Just not by that band.
Well, yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait. You don't see this, so.
Nah. Oh, okay.
I gotta put it in my circle. I just,
Oh, that's been gold tonight, man. Just gold.
I think this is grunge, but...
I've never heard anyone say that before in my life. Like, oh shit. Cranial vacancy. And he's in his pajamas?
Nah, that was just the gear of the time, man. Now, granted, this is the same year as the previous band. 1992.
Oh. Look at that.
Oh, look at that drummer!
Yeah, that's
Holy
fucking
shit!
great, man. Just keep the camera on him,
Oh
man.
fuck! Oh my god! I gotta go back.
Oh, there he is, man. Look at that motherfucker, man.
He's like Mexican Stephen King.
God. Wow, man.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Those are like grandma glasses or something, man.
Oh, that pedo stash is fucking sweet.
Yeah, that's actually more of a porn stash. That's porn stash.
No, it's real thin. It's real fucking thin. It's just like, you know, hovers above his fucking lip. He looks
right,
like,
but he's Latino, so for Latinos, that's a thick stash.
dude. He's got the fucking sunglasses where it's got the top tint.
Yeah,
he's got the fucking
dude.
The weird
This guy's
hair, the
great,
fake looking mustache. It looks like he's in witness protection. Holy shit!
I want to know what's wrong with the bass player that they refused to see.
Yeah, the bass player is obviously grotesque. They won't show him.
What the fuck?
Wow.
That vocals though, man. It's almost like it sounds like he's karaokeing Green Day.
It's almost like the pop punk version of the Dead Milkmen.
There you go. I like how he keeps the microphone low, so he's got a hunch over it, like it's part of his act.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty decent. It goes well with the whole theme.
Is this English? I don't know.
This is a mist.
Oh, there's the bass
There he
player.
is. Yeah.
Oh, he's just
That's
7
why.
feet tall. That's why.
Yeah, he's 7 foot tall and like 12 years older than the rest of the Has a 70s haircut.
Oh, that voice is unbelievably annoying. That fucking drummer, man. Holy shit.
His drummer's the greatest though. Totally big stuff.
He is saying blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Captain Thrice-Able Scales was correct. Now he's going, wah!
Oh, it's another band that wears a more successful band's t-shirt.
Don't promote the more popular band.
Yeah.
Dime Store Green Day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking initially.
I don't know, that singer, his voice just makes me think of the Dead Milkmen, though.
It's like listening to the Dead Milkman singer like did a guest spot on Green Day.
Now he's fucking going nuts. Jesus.
Oh, shit. No, this
Spazzy McGee, go!
Definitely Dead Milkman. So I guess this would be like
They do a cover of Bitchin' Camaro.
grunge punk?
I think so. It's like slower paced punk.
Yeah. I gotta say, they really had something like, they had a good sound. They was all in tune and like, you know, the timing and everything wasn't bad. It was a,
Oh,
God,
no.
man.
There's another one. No, we can't.
Yeah.
I refuse at this point. We've done our time. It's 10:20 or 10:21 here.
Doc Griffin said that the drummer's got a long-term gig at his dad's taco truck. Believe you to be correct.
I believe that too. So yeah, that was great. We learned a lot about dating, and
we only
many
ran
other
21
things.
minutes over.
Yes. I think our going rate at this point is 2 hours 20 minutes or somewhere around that form. But yeah, I hope you guys have something to take away from this. Trans people, or T-girls as they're known, are confusing as fuck. Lesbians hate everyone and themselves. We didn't really get into gay dude dating.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, probably for the best.
Nope.
Some things in this world you just got to figure out for yourself, folks.
Yeah.
And dating through the era or through the years has taught us anything. It's confusing.
Yeah, it has not taught us anything. That's the problem. That's why we're at today. I blame the 50s.
And no one has figured it out yet, apparently.
Except for 50s women were really fucking annoying.
Yes, they were.
That's what we learned.
So, from all of us here to all of you out there, thank you and have a pleasant evening.
Word.